Hello and welcome everyone to Booze and Bodycams. How you doing, KFARR?
Sick, but I'm here.
So you're still on coffee for your beverage of
Yeah,
choice?
yeah, I'm still on coffee.
I have coffee today
water.
too. Cheers for the coffee.
Oh, you got a fancy cup.
This is from a Christian music festival that I was a
Oh,
photographer for in 2023.
I got a mug from Halloween too.
Nice.
We kind of went different directions with our mugs.
Yes. Tri-Cities Praise Festival is where that was. And I designed the logo for the mug. I do all sorts of stuff. I'm multifaceted in talents.
Yeah, I'm just here. I'm a caveman.
Yeah, it's all right. So, a couple of announcements. First of all, welcome everyone. The most important thing is my co-hosts are here, and Xena co-host. Xena. Somebody already got Xena a dog biscuit, but today is Xena's birthday. She is 8 years old today. So I just wanted to let everybody know that we're celebrating Xena's birthday, and I have the duck feet ready. And if we get to a certain number of super chats on my channel, we will give her the duck feet. That's my promise to you. Oh, I only took one out. I forgot Ava's here too. But the first one is in $2 from News Now Enemy for the puppers. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, you gonna catch? And it bonked her in the head and flew on the ground, and Ava got that one. There you go.
Here's what we're gonna do. There we go.
Oh, so I only brought one video today, but you more than made up for it with like 20. So
yeah, once I found your tab on Discord, I've just been spamming it with like anytime I see anyone get pepper sprayed, tasered, or tased, see somebody get suplexed. Spam it.
Just drop it in there. Exactly. It's much easier too, because then I don't have to figure it, because you usually text them to me and then I transfer them to there, and that's where I pull them from. So if you're putting them directly in there, I think we have a good system going. Let me share my screen, and I'm the one that I brought I'm doing first, because this one is just so ridiculous. And I think that you will enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to seeing your reaction to it. It starts off right away.
Sounds good.
While we're playing this first video, let me know in the chat, or let us know in the chat what you're drinking for booze and body cams tonight.
I'm already confused.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just wait.
Why are you in my car? I'm just wondering if you take me to the bar. I'm of age. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Did she think she was gonna be able to open it?
Question for everybody in the chat. Have you ever been so drunk that you got into the back of a police car and asked them to take you to the next bar? Because I've been drunk before, but never get in the back of a police car on my own.
I've never been this drunk.
Yeah.
Ever.
I saw the first, like, I don't know, minute of this video, and I didn't even watch the rest of it. I'm like, yeah, this is for tonight. We're doing this one right now.
Yeah, well, how bad is I don't want to say the officers, I don't know, awareness is just shit, but there was a whole ass person in her back seat and she didn't notice.
No, she didn't even, like, probably scared the crap out of her.
Oh, 1000%. That's the one place you don't expect someone to be, is in the backseat of a cop car.
Exactly. That one is on your channel.
Indeed it is.
Do you want to read it?
Yeah, I'm just having, I don't want to say technical difficulties. For some reason, my phone isn't letting me watch my own live stream on my own account. So I had to switch to the Reading the Room account. Weird. So if you see Reading the Room in there,
that's you.
Subscribe to it, and it's just me. Cerebral Tack for $5 towards the duck feet goal for the pretty birthday girl.
I think that, well, I already said what I said. I was going to say, I think if Cerebral Tackle's gifting, I should just give her the duck feet, since he's the one that bought the duck feet. He sent them to my P.O. box.
The duck feet culprit.
Get out of it. No! Close the door. Both of you get over here now.
Both of you get over here right now. Give me your IDs. What in your mind would make you think that you should get into the back of a cop car?
I'm sorry.
Give me your ID now.
Okay. I'm sorry. Ma'am, I'm sorry.
Give me your ID.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's a senior bar call. I didn't mean to.
What in your mind makes you think that you should get into a cop car?
Because we wanted to ride to the next bar.
Do I look like a taxi?
No, you don't. I'm sorry. I seriously, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I'm sorry.
48 headquarters. Can you make me a separate incident? I've got 2 Ohio DLs when you're ready. You're clear. Both of you stand right here with him. Do not go anywhere. Stand right there with him. Do not go anywhere.
I can't imagine being that drunk.
No, and she doesn't even seem like that drunk.
No, what did she think the police were? The police don't give you rides places.
I just wanted a ride to the next bar.
I can remember being a kid. Maybe not. Maybe I was like 18. I probably not. I was probably like 16 or 17. But I can remember being so far away from my house and realizing I didn't have bus money, and seeing a cop on the side of the road and asking them if they could give me a ride, and they wouldn't do it. And they weren't even doing anything. Like they're like, no, absolutely not.
Wait, you mean you didn't jump into the back?
No, I wasn't drunk. Apparently I wasn't drunk enough for that. But I really felt like I was in danger because I was in like a not so great neighborhood, and I was, by myself, and I did not have money for the bus and didn't realize it. So I walked like 4 miles home that day.
I made a traffic stop. Basically, this lady almost hit me trying to pull out. So I walked up to her car. I had my car parked here. And as I was talking to her, that girl had the audacity to get into the back seat of my car and was sitting in the back seat of my car when I came back around this car to my car.
One of those girls?
Yeah.
Is she drunk?
She just said, so she's over 21. She's like, oh, I need you to drive me to the bar. What can I cite her with?
Criminal mischief, and she can go to jail. If she wants to sit in the car, she can take a ride.
Okay, perfect.
Criminal mischief, I'm good with that.
Okay, yeah.
You can't just sit.
I literally. Yeah, my lights were on. I was in the middle of the stop.
I would do criminal mischief, and you could do a disorderly conduct with an M4 while dealing with. Well, I would look it up. I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, I literally so her friend was standing next to my car, and I was like, what is she doing? And I was like, okay, maybe this car is hers. She's trying to back out. So I got in my car and got ready to move. And she was sitting in the backseat of my car and said, hey, can you give me a ride to the bar? And I literally said, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And then I told him to get out of the car, and I walked around.
Yeah. So traffic stop already left, I take it?
Yeah. So basically I was in a terrible position.
Yeah.
So I was standing right here trying to explain to her, hey, you either have to exit this way or this way. You can't exit this way. You almost just caused an accident when I was trying to come in here because you tried to proceed out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so I was trying to explain to her where she's allowed to exit at, and I pointed out that there's a very clear, do not enter right there, and I was explaining her ticket to her. And so basically I'm in a bad spot, and I couldn't see my car while I was standing here talking to her. So
right.
I should have.
Did you catch what town this is in? I'm trying to figure out what college they're at. I didn't catch it.
I tried to see it when she walked up to the car the first time. It was just out of the camera.
If anybody catches it, let me know. This looks very much like the main road with the bars in Knoxville, but the weather doesn't look right, so I don't know.
My car, definitely my fault. But
that is not your fault at all. Yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, at least criminal mischief for messing with our cruiser. But I'll look at that DC.
It's like right there. You just can't see it.
It's something to do with it's a DC during an emergency, but I'd have to see if it fits.
Okay. And I can take it or
Thank you so much, Cerebral Tackle, for the $10 super chat. We are going to give them, this time, I'm going to give them the duck feet. It's birthday duck feet for Xena. How about that? Look she's perking up. She knows the sound of that bag. These are so stinky, guys. So stinky. This is why they don't get them all the time. So gross and stinky. That's for you. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. So gross. And this one? Oh yeah. And the crunching starts. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I've paid the treat tax for booze and Bodycam daddy. Now booze and Bodycam mommy. Happy birthday, Xena.
Jail for criminal mischief.
Yeah, it's an M4.
Perfect.
I believe it's an M4. Look it up real quick. I mean, I'm good with that.
I just am mind blown right
Yeah,
now.
that's crazy.
Absolutely mind blown. Yeah, so I had my camera on the corner to pull in here, and she pulled out and almost tried to pull out and almost hit me. And I turned on my lights, and I was like, back up. You have to back up. And then she tried to keep pulling forward out to exit, and I hit my horn, and I was like, you have to back up. And so that's why I just left the car here. I wasn't sure, because she backed up into this spot, so I wasn't sure where to park.
Right, no, that's a good, I mean, you did what you had to. Yeah, it's at least an M3. I'll look it up, because I feel like there's more to it when a vehicle's involved. So I'd say we just put her in handcuffs and put her in the back. And,
you got it.
You know, we can start looking at exactly what subsection of the charge.
Okay. So. All right. So what's your last name?
That explains why we didn't see it.
What did it? I wasn't paying attention.
Go back like 10 seconds.
I don't know how to do that fancy thing where you only rewind a little. Oh, it's blurred.
They blurred it out.
Why would they do such a thing?
That's.
I did get a Venmo super chat, so we're gonna give them mini milk bones too. They just finished with those gross dog feet. Thank you so much, Colonel Angus, for the $20 Venmo. Which I was asked to make a Venmo for, like, my Venmo before was just like my actual Venmo. So I made one for the crime channel. It's in the description or whatever.
So what's your last name?
Dumbass.
I'm gonna hand this back to you. Okay. Go ahead and hand me your purse. Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and turn around and face the car. Put your hands up on the side of the car. I sure am. Put your hands up on the car.
Hey, Brutal Bob. Gregory, you're probably right.
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't know getting in a cop car was illegal. I had no idea.
A cop car while the lights are on?
I'm
While
sorry.
they're trying to do their official job?
I had no idea.
You think you can
The
just
lights
get into
were
the
on?
back of a cop car? Mess with our stuff?
You wanted to ride in the back of the cop car? You will get your wish. Turn around, face that way. Up.
Her stuff.
That's her stuff.
Okay. You guys live on?
Walking home, and
Okay.
we live right
Doing a
around.
little day drinking and drank a little too much and thought it'd be a good idea to get my cop car, I guess. Okay.
Not.
Are you gonna be okay to get home all right? Do you
I'll
want?
be fine.
Okay. We can give you a ride if you ask us and talk to us, right? Like, so because of the situation, like if you're.
But giving you a ride home is a lot different than you jumping in my car and asking for a ride to a bar.
Well, my biggest concern as a supervisor, she was on a traffic stop in the performance of her duties, and now she has somebody in her car when she's trying to do her official duty. So. Then maybe you can kind of help for tomorrow or whatever, you know, like.
Thank you, vegetarian carnivore. I appreciate that. The dogs appreciate it. There's Ava, she appreciates it. Xena also appreciates it. KFARR appreciates it. The birthday girl over here, the old lady, really appreciates it.
Wait.
I also need a new fire extinguisher.
Sorry, what I missed?
Do I think she should get a ticket for being dumb? Yes, probably.
Yeah.
Do I think that she should get arrested for being that dumb? Probably not. And that's coming from, me, a tyrant supporter.
Here's the thing. I'm kind of on the cop side with this one, arresting her. And here's why. Let's say we've watched several videos together where they're wrestling with a dude trying to shove him in the back of the car. If some crap broke out and that was happening and they opened the door to shove some criminal in there and there's already somebody in the back seat, that's going to be a problem.
Some random drunk girl trying. Boo!
Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm on your side. She's in college. She's a dumb kid. But she's over 21. So, I don't know.
She made that very clear.
I'm torn. I'm torn on this one. I'm torn. She's at least 21. She should know better. Arrest her. I say arrest her. Now, but also she's actually in college and she's going to get thrown out of college if she gets arrested, right? Isn't that what happens? I never got arrested when I was in college. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm in the same boat. I was not arrested when I was in college. So I
don't know.
Not exactly up to date on those policies.
I also didn't go to a fancy, I didn't go to a fancy school. I went to a crappy school. So
same. Mine probably would be like, oh, join the club.
Yeah.
When you get bored. Okay, I'll just lodge her on the...
Fire called you out over the radio, said that you were... PD's putting it out now.
Gave him a best effort.
So, good job. All right.
I'll take her for the criminal mischief and then see if I can... If you want to look...
I'll look real quick and see if there's any higher charge because of what you're involved in. So,
right.
And then I'll just let you know. I'll look it up real quick.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. You can go ahead and at least get this ticket started.
Okay. I'll take her that way.
Okay.
Are you good on this call?
Yeah, I'm good on it.
Okay. Yep. Sorry, I was en route to you.
Absolutely fine.
All right.
You good?
Good.
Any questions for me?
I don't.
Okay.
I totally understand. Respect.
All right, we appreciate that.
Okay. All right. Please be safe.
Colonel Angus almost killed me. I thought Colonel Angus said, I've been arrested for this BS. And I'm just like, damn, maybe this happens more than I think.
You will not be able to pick her up. She's going to get booked in there. I can't tell you what the bond out information is at this time. 48 headquarters, I've got the dispo for that traffic stop. Go ahead with that.
Cerebral tackle, you kill me, bro.
That female is going to be 400 for traffic control.
Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Happy birthday to the birthday girl. Here you go. That's free. Oh, she caught it. Were you watching that time? You weren't, were you?
I did indeed see it. And she's like, yes, I'm waiting.
That one almost always catches it.
So for everyone who noticed that I don't have a dog with me in the office, 2 reasons. I switched my office around, so now my desk isn't long ways. It's like a corner, but it's in the middle of my office so that I could get a decent this way. Also, 2 of them went and got their junk snipped today, so 2 of them are in cones.
Ouch.
Yeah. Dexter, they kept calling him an old man, even though he's like 6, but they did mention that he was well endowed. So I'm like, that's my boy. Like, I didn't know what to say to that.
Like, why are you telling me that?
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, cool. But that's why I don't have any dogs, because it would be really hard to throw a cow kneecap into a cone. It would kind of be very difficult.
I mean, you would have to swish it. You couldn't really bounce it off the rim, I guess.
Device, wrong way out of City Lot 2. She's a code 12. 48 headquarters. I'm going to have Isabel Awad on board. She's going to be en route to the Justice Center. If you can make me a commitment for criminal mischief. Headquarters, I've got those starting miles when you're ready. 44.0. 44.0.
I think this is pretty much the end of the video. Let's see if they show the chick anymore. Oh, a little bit.
I just want to say, ma'am.
I mean, you just made a really bad decision. I don't know what in your thought process made you think that you should get into the back of my car when I had my emergency lights on and asked me for a ride to a bar.
And honestly, I thought that police officers could give rides to people, and I guess I didn't know better, and I'm sorry for that, and I had no idea this was going to happen, and I apologize sincerely. I've been a good citizen, and I'm not trying to make a huge fit out of it, and I'm sorry. I had no idea.
Okay, well, you can talk to the judge about it on Monday.
On Monday? Oh, on Monday. I think she could have got out of it if she didn't ask for a ride to the bar. I really think she could have talked her way out of it.
So
if she would have just said, she got in and she knocked and said, "I'm so sorry. I got in the wrong car. I'm so sorry," and not ask for a ride to the bar.
Yeah, like they told her friend, yeah, if you needed a ride, we could have given you a ride if you like asked, but not to the bar.
Yeah.
More than likely, so this is more than likely what's going to happen because I watch a stupid amount of court and did the whole, jobby job thing. More than likely, this either went to court, the judge watched it and went, "This is stupid," either dismissed it or said, "Hey, you're dumb, go do community service," which if that was the case, I wouldn't really have a problem with it. But it's this officer could be going out and beating frauditors. Like, that's what she could be doing.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm so torn on this one. It was a really dumb thing to do.
You're torn for a decent reason, where you're like, well, what if this situation happens? And then you go to open up the door and shit, there you go.
Yeah, but also I think she wasn't trying to it'd be different if she was caught like spray painting on a building.
Who was actively going around trying the front doors, the back hatch. She literally hopped in and just sat there.
Yeah.
Ed, exactly. I'm pretty sure you could have flirted your way out of it. If you'd have hopped in there, you'd have been free.
I don't know. All right, so this one, I think you
I only
weapons,
watched a little bit of this, and I'm just like,
okay.
It's kind of like the same thing where you watched the first bit, you heard some things, you're just like, this is the one.
Yeah,
you're gonna hear it as soon as the video starts. You'll be like, that's why he sent it.
All right, so this one says, "Man seeks revenge after release from jail." Oh, I think I did watch a little bit of this one. I think I did watch a little bit of this one as well. I have not watched the whole thing either.
A maybe she should have got arrested to a definitely arrested.
You want to press charges on him?
I would.
And he has a machete inside the house?
He does.
Is he still there?
Yes, and now he's breaking picture frames.
Okay.
He's ripping
we're gonna
cords
go
out of
over
me.
there.
I have it all recorded.
If he runs in the house, do you give us permission to go in there?
Go for it.
Okay. He's at the door. I'm in contact. Come out here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. See if the front's unlocked. Come here.
She's sending me to jail.
Come here.
Hey, what is she doing?
Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do? Why am I being detained?
You're arrested for disorderly conduct.
What Mom, she's having me arrested for disorderly conduct. Make sure you contact the lawyer because the officer that's handcuffing me.
Let's go over here to the squad.
Grab my
You got
phone,
anything
please.
on you? Anything that's going to stick or poke us?
No, sir.
Any drugs?
No, there might be marijuana.
I ain't worried about a little marijuana. I got a TV remote in your pocket.
I was listening to you. I'm telling you this, I'm coming for y'all job.
You got it.
It's all...
I would just like to point something out. This man has a TV remote in his pocket. And you know what that tells me about him and this woman's relationship? That he is very controlling. Nobody puts the TV remote. Yes. No, I mean, I'm serious. I think anybody in the chat, any ladies in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong. If your husband took the TV remote or boyfriend or whatever, and put it in his pocket so you couldn't control the volume, couldn't control anything, the channel, anything, wouldn't you feel It's a power move to put the TV remote in your pocket.
Yeah,
That's all
that
I'm
doesn't
saying.
fly in my house because I get people, everyone that's of age in my house gets on me because my memory isn't what it used to be. So I will leave the remote anywhere and then completely forget where I put it.
Yeah. You should probably keep it in your pocket.
I've been trying to put it up on top of the fireplace so that I can see it,
Yeah.
but then sometimes it just, ends up in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, well, here we go.
I'm coming for your job, dude.
DSPT's here.
How is it disorderly conduct? Can you explain my charges?
Is that the real
Nope,
one?
you're just being
thinking
charged
so.
disorderly conduct. I'm not going to get into it over here.
No, you'll have to explain.
I can tell because he's not
Yeah.
funny. The other one would
I had
pop in here and
I
immediately
had
make me
this
laugh.
broken system, broken trust, trying to make fun of the other one, and I'm like, that one's funny and nice. Like, we enjoy that one. Josh, you turn yourself in. On
Hi,
your
Josh.
walk,
By the way. Hi,
you run
Josh.
quick enough-
You should probably just take
If you
care
run
of
quick
that
enough, you might be
for
able to
us.
be cellmates with Eric Martin. So, and
Oh,
rumor has
that'd
it
be
he's a
fun.
full-blown magician, a real one.
Maybe you guys can sneak a cell phone in there and stream from the jail cell. That would be awesome. I would tune in. I would
They would
recast
just
it on my
binge
channel. I would
watch
mirror it for
Paul
you.
Unslaved from prison. Rumor has it he's facing domestic. Oh, actually, let me put this out while we have a second.
Okay.
Because I just
The breaking news from
I
KFARR's
put it
channel.
out last night. Because I was going to schedule the live streams today, but didn't get a chance to. Eric Martin, if you guys watched my long thing the other day, that came out weird. My long stream during like lunchtime. Eric Martin, yeah, it
I
was
knew what you meant.
pre-trial. He's set for a settlement conference, 3/17/2025 at 1 p.m. But because that's the last settlement conference, they also scheduled his jury trial for 3/28/2025 at 8:45, and I will hopefully be streaming both of those. So if the human jack-o'-lantern wants to stop by and hang out, we can make fun of you and Eric Martin at the same time.
I am just picturing what it would be like if they were in the same jail cell together and did sneak a cell phone in there. How entertaining those
It would be
streams
great. It would be like
I know.
also, if you guys didn't see Dummy Kruger's thing today, New York public tour, Matty Boy just got out of prison. Holy shit, speaking of the devil, he just popped into your chat. I kid you not.
Is he? Hi, Matt.
Your shack and property on 0.31 acres is for sale for $10,000. In case you didn't know.
Is it? I think maybe he's the one selling it. Probably.
I would
Wouldn't
hope
you think
so.
that?
Or maybe
Yeah.
Big Brit selling it from underneath you. I'm not sure.
I don't know if they were ever were they actually married or I don't know.
I just assumed she
I
kept
don't
him in
know.
his or kept him in her pocket.
Probably. I don't know the whole details. I did probably at one point.
I was
just
just
don't
scrolling
remember. It's
through
been
and
so
saw
long
that.
ago.
I'm like, I got to talk about that, and then magically he popped up.
Yeah, hopefully he is the one selling it and he'll get money to get another place or an apartment or something. And he's going to turn his whole life around and not bother people at bars anymore. And he's going to be an upstanding member of society and get his life together. And we're going to pray for him. Right?
He says it's not. He says it's not for sale, but it's it's for sale.
Ooh, let's not.
Maybe you're not the one selling it.
Ooh.
Well, surprise.
Okay, well, we're going to get back to this. I'm sorry if this was news to you, Matt, or maybe
Turns
we're
out
mistaken.
that was the
I don't
breaking
know.
news.
Yeah. I feel if that is really true and this is how he found out, I'm going to feel horrible.
I don't.
By
feel
the
anymore.
way,
I
know you
gave
don't.
that emotion
I
up
know
a long time ago.
We are two different people, and that's why we get along so well. Let's get back to this
Machete Man.
jackass that's going to
Machete Man with
seek
a
revenge.
remote in his pocket. Is it a remote? Or is it just happen to see him?
actually don't
my
have
rights, so I am able to know what I am being charged with and
That?
why. Oh,
This one.
Oh, sorry.
I'll get that air going for you.
Okay.
Appreciate it, guys.
Okay, so he's saying he had to post it for sale, but he's not actually going to sell it. So I don't know what the rules.
In
why
the
you
words
have, what
of
rules were
in the words of video game things, press X to doubt.
Well, I don't understand what rules would make you post your house on Zillow and not sell. Like, I don't understand. I'm trying to figure it out in real time. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's probably going to be difficult to go back and forth in a chat and figure it out because of the delay and everything. So maybe
hit me up
emailing
on the old
my
Facebook.
contact. I don't have Facebook, but my email information is in my.
Oh no, me and Maddie,
you know,
we talk all the time on Facebook. Hit me up on the Facebook.
What? Disorderly conduct, Class A misdemeanor. That'll be on the case report. You can do a FOIA for it.
This suspect will be released from jail in a few hours, where a chaotic night will only just be getting started.
That was the first.
Do you have anything on you that's going to harm me, blow me up, anything like that at all? No RPGs? Dang, that'd make my night, man.
I hate it when cops do that. I hate it so much when cops do that. Did you have any hand grenades or RPGs? What do you think? Like, that's the dumbest question.
Once you find a firearm in someone's vagina, I feel like then they just
man has never. He's never found plastic explosives on somebody or an RPG.
I would never think to find a gun in someone's vagina, but here we sit, having found a gun in someone's vagina. So, hey, once you run across that, or an 8-inch dildo in someone's pants, pretending to be a man, RPGs and hand grenades aren't really out of the question anymore.
I'm sorry I asked.
All right, something might come out my ass at some point, but I'm not like my fart. But
okay,
I mean, I'm not gonna judge.
It's all right, bud.
I was gonna say, can I walk?
Oh yeah, let's get you in here.
Hey, I just changed the locks.
When they do, they say yes.
You changed the locks, so he has no way to get in. How do you know he's on his way? Did he call you?
No, he messaged me. I did not reply.
Okay.
Now he is messaging my son. He said to take everything, put it outside. All I'm doing tonight is close because I have to work at 3 in the morning. So let me get my order of protection. I go at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Do you want me to stand by while he's here?
It doesn't matter. I changed the locks.
If I came across something like that at Goodwill, no one would ever know. There wouldn't be a news story about it. That's
Or shut down.
You would buy it.
So if
You would buy it, wouldn't you? I would buy it.
I mean,
I'd hang it up here somewhere.
Just saying.
he comes in, he broke the door, and I want him arrested because this is ridiculous.
Okay.
This is how domestic batteries happen.
Yeah.
Like when he started threatening people when I wasn't even here, should have been the last call. Like I don't understand why he hasn't been arrested, and I would bring that up.
He was arrested, but they allowed him to
I know,
do a notice of
when he was
appearance.
threatening coworkers and stuff like this, he's out of hand.
I talk about this damn near every stream. When I was working, we would get people that came in 3 times a week for domestic violence. They would get out on a personal bond and then go right back. And then, like, same thing here. They would go back, beat the same person. We'd pick them up again and give them another personal. It's like giving.
Aren't they supposed to not go back for 24 hours?
They're not supposed to go back until the case is over. So like, this is the same thing with Eric Martin, where Eric Martin beat his brother, got out, or is trying to get out, and saying, "Yeah, I'm going to go right back." So it's like
maybe we should stop letting people out right away.
Just in certain cases, like if what was it? One of the sovereign citizens that I was watching, hey, don't go near this person. Well, I don't know who that person is. Well, then you're going to have an easy time staying away from them. But in this case, it's like, hey, stay away from this girl. Oh, well, she lives at the same house as me. Okay, well, then don't go back to your house.
Well, I'm just wondering if people get picked up on domestic violence, why aren't we keeping them for 24 hours for them to cool down? Right.
So, like,
I'm just saying, if you're going to beat your wife and you go to jail for 2 hours, you're just going to leave the jail pissed that you went to jail.
So in my experience, you're going to get arrested. Again, my experience, in the middle of the night, between 7 and 7. You're going to stay in jail until you can see the judge. If you come in that late, you're probably going to see him in morning court unless you wanted to fight us. Then I'm waiting till afternoon court. And then right after you do it, you're going to get immediately out. So like the most I've ever seen is like 12 hours, unless you just, there's evidence that like, oh, here's the pictures and video of you beating your girl. Then they might have to stay. But most times it's like,
Even then they don't.
Exactly.
Unless they leave permanent damage, like permanent, like the woman is in the hospital with a disfigured face or something. It's a misdemeanor, which is just
And then
insane
him
to me,
calling,
that you can beat a
you don't have to
woman
tell me that.
and it's a
You don't have to
misdemeanor.
tell me that because I've been, we had this conversation between burglary and domestic violence, which one's worse. In my opinion, whenever you physically beat someone, that's probably worse, even though one's a felony and one's a misdemeanor. I read the word snatch, and I'm hoping it's not in the context that I was just referring to. So let's do this, Cerebral Tackle, for $10. Fun fact: I also once apprehended a shoplifting suspect who stuffed 2 rings up her snatch. Yep, sure as shit, and dared us to get them. I have never before heard so many guys yell "not it" in unison before.
Let's put this other one up there, and I will start handing. I'll dole out the milk bones while you read it.
Oh God, Mark Jones for $5. I'm behind 15 minutes, but if arrest meant kicked out college, but if arrest meant kicked out of college, then some colleges should not compete in football. Oh God, yes, 1000%.
All right. It's the birthday girl. She's very excited to get the milk bones. Thank you very much for both of those super
Back
chats,
to laying
people.
down.
Yeah, and she's done.
That's a court thing. I did my part.
I'm bringing it up in court.
I'm going to tell
I'm
you
doing my
that
part.
if he breaks that door, I cannot arrest him on that alone, because if he's established residency in this house by the state of Illinois, he has to be evicted. So I can't arrest him for breaking
But
and
he has
entering.
been harassing me and threatening. Okay.
I understand. Do you want me?
Your help. If I get beat up, everybody.
I'm worried about her getting killed, not beat up. Like, she's worried about getting beat up. I'm worried about her getting murdered in the middle of the night. Maybe it's because of the stuff that I watch, but
I think we've talked about this yet again. We've talked about this stuff. Ladies, just buy a gun. Don't protection.
I just got a new one.
Protection
I'm very
orders
excited about.
are pieces of paper. They're not. They don't stop bullets. They don't stop knives. They don't stop fists.
Mm-hmm.
They're a good paper trail if you do have to do something with a firearm. But like in this situation, like he was in the beginning, he's got a machete. He's breaking things in the house, and that's why he got arrested in the first place. More than likely, the machete's still there.
Yeah. Gun beats machete every time.
Gun, knife, fist. Game.
The rock, paper, scissors version of real
the gun
life.
beats the knife.
Yeah.
Just stay outside. Just stay out here.
Grown-ass woman gonna let his son act like that.
Dylan, don't escalate this. Come speak with me and we can get this resolved.
You can come in. I give you a right. He is back there.
Do you have any weapons?
I don't know. He just grabbed the
43, I'm in the house.
He can go. He can get
Dylan.
everything he wants tomorrow. I have to work at 3 a.m. And they don't care, but I sure the do.
Dylan, Officer Crew.
Is it just me, or does it say 3:18? She's late for
I was
work
going
right
to bring
now.
that up earlier when she said that, but then I'm like, maybe it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong, but it could be. But yeah, she's looking like she's real fucking late to work.
You know what, though? If I was her boss and she brought me the police
You'd give her a
records and stuff
pass?
like that, she'd
Same.
have excuse day off.
Oh,
like take the
your
day.
man was walking around your house with a machete, threatening your life?
With a machete?
I'll give you this one,
Yeah.
Karen.
Yeah. I know you've been late a bunch before,
Beanstalk.
but we'll give you a yes.
domestic incidents, because some people are thinking I'm a cop, not a cop. Those were the craziest people to deal with, bringing them into jail, because it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I'd have a 6'8", 300-pound guy, which was the largest guy I ever had to fight, come in, super chill for 5 seconds, realized he was there for domestic, which I don't know how he would have confused why else he was there. Flipped.
Probably did a lot of stuff that night.
Me and my partner had to fight him. A guy who was 6'5", 300 pounds, Nice as shit. Didn't believe the chick story. Nice the entire time. Was nice in the morning.
Yeah.
Not drunk. Went home. Never saw him again.
Well, I imagine some of these guys probably would raise their hand to a woman, would never get out of line with another man.
The thing is, in Michigan, one of the parties had to go to jail. So, like, even if they were there for domestic and nothing, like, really happened, somebody had to go to jail, which I think it's better safe than sorry, I guess. But some of them were like, yeah, she yelled, I yelled, nobody hit anybody. I'll be out in the morning and this will get dismissed. Thanks for being nice to me, guys. And it's just like, sure, man. Like, do you want an extra sandwich, an extra juice, like extra blanket, whatever you need, bro? But
super chat, no note from Ann Pence on KFARR's channel. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for the $4.99. You used to work probation and parole, yeah. And see, probation and parole is a lot different than what I did because the people you got, were guilty. Mine, there was always that like, could he be? Could he not be? But yeah, domestics are just so sketchy because you never know. Like I said, you never know if it's going to get the, we were just yelling at each other because we both had a bad day, or she had a machete trying to kill her. You never know which one you're going to get.
Like a box of chocolates.
Thank you, Forrest Gump's mom.
Holes in my wall.
Back up. Dylan, Officer Krupening, Fisher Police Department. Come out with your hands empty. Is the machete in there?
I don't know where the machete is. I don't care. Shut up. If he cuts me, I'm doing Fisher Police too, because my kids are here. DCFS gets called. I'm losing my kids because of this. Because they allow me to do this.
If I get 507, you clear from the stop. We'll be around to be 5 feet.
And you wonder why people don't call the cops.
Go ahead.
6513, CW 6513 on the way, I believe Lincoln, or actually Cadillac.
You told me I had no reason to not be here.
And you're within your legal rights.
Within my legal rights, correct?
Hold on. Metcalf 6, Victor 5, I'm 61 male. Listen, I run this show. You're going to listen to me, okay? I'm sick of this crap. No. Listen, you're not going to interrupt me. You're going to let me do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you're going to get your stuff. Are you leaving for the night?
No.
You're staying? Listen, I can't make you not do that. You're allowed to do that, all right?
Okay. Tell her that, please.
Do you have any weapons on you? Where's the machete at? I'm not asking you to go get it. I'm asking you where it's at.
You go first. Go in.
Dylan, you have this...
Hold on,
No,
I'm telling you where it is.
You have this thing going on where you think that you can tell me how to do my job, all right?
No.
You can't.
Okay,
I am here for a lawful reason, and I'm going to conduct my investigation how I see fit.
Look, Nick, I understand that, but I'm trying to tell you. You go in there. Go to the first door on the left, the back right corner by the light pole.
So why do you have all this stuff out here?
She threw it.
Okay.
You told me.
And
you told me in county I have a right to be here.
But you don't have a right to come here and cause issues.
Okay, look, I'm going to tell you this.
Back up.
Okay, sorry. You're right. The way the window came out was wrong.
So you broke a window?
No, I didn't break nothing.
How'd you get in?
Noise complaint is holding on saying him, and I just talked to them.
I went up, and it goes like that. And it just fell out. I could have broke the door. I told you.
You could have. You've established residency.
Yeah, well, I've told you that I could conduct myself a certain way.
Let me speak to your mom real quick. Can you just kind of go over there? Is there any way that he could stay with you for tonight? Because you've got to agree that this... Why?
I think he's worried because most of the possessions in the house are his. The televisions, most of the stuff he is paid for.
The televisions, the electronics, my dogs. I told you in county. I would come in here and sit in that room and leave it alone. I told you to come here and tell her to let me do that. Did I or did I not?
What we're going to do is, we're going to wait out here. I'm going to have some deputies come over here, stand by with you, and I'm going to talk to her and explain everything, all right? But I'm not going in there right now. We're going to wait out here. Got it?
Okay.
So that's actually going to be my 95. I hooked him on discon. He got it released. He comes back. He's got property in the house, forces into the house. He's got the machete in the house. He's yelling and all this. And she's like, come in the house. I went in there and she said that he was around the corner. and I didn't know if he had the machete at that point. Door was partially open, peeked out, saw him standing outside here with Mom. So that's where I'm at. Girlfriend wants him arrested, but I have no legal means to do that right now or make him leave because he's established residency. Right. He's cool. He's refusing to leave and go home with Mom. And he's well within his rights to do that. Right. But the main issue is going to be telling the girlfriend that. Can I get you to stand by with them while I go talk to her? I appreciate it, man.
I don't understand why he's allowed to be there right now. I just don't understand.
So again, I'm doubting it's Michigan. If it wasn't,
no, they're in Illinois
against her, he wouldn't necessarily have a reason to leave. And I don't know how it is where you are, but like in Michigan, if you live somewhere for like 2 weeks, you've established residency, so they have to evict you.
Yeah, I think it's 30.
First off,
it's 30 days.
Is fucking dumb. But yeah, it's one of those things where I was expecting him to be a lot crazier. And he's almost being reasonable, which is weird. He's like,
well, we're only 8 minutes into the video.
Like, I could have broke the door, but all I did was this to the window. And then puts it back, and he's like, the officer was like yelling, and he's trying to tell him, like, no, I'm trying to tell you where the machete is. He's like, it's right here, right here. And he's like, you can go get it. And it's like, dude, you're being reasonable, but I know that it's going to drop at some point.
And I think the other issue is a lot of times this happens to people who have no money, so it's not like they can just go get a hotel.
Eric Martin, where he's like, I've been living there for 44 years. I don't have anywhere else to go. And it's like, that may be true, but you've beat both residents there, so please don't go back.
Yeah, it's just like if they just had a spare $500, they can get a hotel room for a few nights.
Like,
you know what I mean? If they could go to a cheap hotel and probably get a place for like a week or something. I don't know how much hotels
get one
like
for 24 hours, let everything kind of cool down, calm down. You might be able to go back and be fine. But not get arrested, get out.
Like you can get a pretty nice place for like $100, right?
Well, if we're being honest, I don't remember the last time I had to rent a hotel.
Oh, well, you know. I just recently, I usually do Airbnbs usually, or VRBOs. So I can't really remember. I don't know when last time I was in a hotel. I have been recently though.
I can't make him leave. I can't.
This is unfair. My kids have school. What do you mean?
That's why we need the order of protection to get him out. But
are you kidding me? I'm threatened and you can't help me.
I've arrested him once
What
already.
is the point of this? What does he want? To take all the furniture out when I have to be at work? She has to be at work? They have to be at school?
He says that he doesn't want to leave because his belongings are in here and he's in fear that they'll be sold and whatever.
I'm not going to do anything. Are you serious that I have to put up with him? Okay, I can't wait to go to court. Okay, you can get out of my house. Let him in. So when I get my ass whooped, it's on you guys. Thank you.
She really needs to just go into the bedroom, lock the door behind her, go to sleep, or go into one of her kids' rooms, sleep with one of the kids, and make him sleep on the couch. That's it. That's all that has to happen. And the lights just went out of my office. I think I have a ghost. I swear I think I have a ghost.
I thought I had a ghost, and then I realized I just have a fancy garbage can. We got a motion sensor garbage can for the lid, and it reacts to anything. So if there's like a piece of plastic in there that's barely overhanging, it tries to open or it tries to close. So I'll be like going in there at 3 o'clock in the morning to get the little boy child a bottle, and it'll just open and close, and I'll shit bricks in the kitchen. And pens for $4.99. Ladies learn and keep a gun. Better tried by 12 than carried by 6. Yeah, it's like, and from what it looks like, they don't exactly live in the city. So let's say he does start just beating the crap out of her, and she calls the police. They're not going to be there in 2 minutes like it would be anywhere around here. It's going to be a minute.
Well, also he might have a record where they can't even have a gun in the house because he's a resident there. Who knows? Which sucks for her. Probably find somebody else to live with. Kick him out.
He can live in a tent. Oh, he should get a shack in the backyard. He could build one.
Yeah, or a blanket fort.
Wow, we just took shots at 2 fucking frauditors without even trying.
Didn't even try.
Make him leave. He's refusing to leave. He won't go home with Mom because all of his belongings are in here. So I already told her that. That's why she's yelling, but now go let him know. All right, man. Well, as of now, you can go in the house. But, hey, listen, from man to a man, all right?
I'm going to, like I told you in county.
Please let me finish.
Go ahead, sorry.
All right.
For interrupting you.
I want you to keep to yourself. Do you think that if anything escalates, if she comes in there and starts yelling at you, exit the house? I'll give you my business card. Actually, you know what? The best option to do is just call the non-emergency number.
No, I'm calling 911.
Okay, well, you can do that if you feel that you're
faster with 911. You don't show up that fast for non-emergencies.
Well, if you feel that it's within those means that it fits an emergency, then you use 911.
She literally sits there and says, my grandmother killed her husband, and she's that one.
Yeah.
And her brother threatened me with a gun. Come here. Can you come here, Nick? This room right here, I will not leave this room unless I'm going to the kitchen. And you walk in and it's immediately right there. So everything else is this way.
Mm-hmm. I've already spoke with her. She's already told me to exit the house, so I can't go in there anymore.
Well, guess what? I'm a resident, so you can't.
Yeah, she's on the lease, so I have to go by what the leaseholder said.
This guy does seem to be being very reasonable.
It's weird, right? Because I started this video with him breaking shit with a machete, and then you're like, am I on the machete guy's side? Like, what world do we live in right now?
I think
so. I understand. I understand where she's coming from, but at the same time, like, maybe it's like one of those. You're a different person when you're hungry. Hey, eat a Snickers. That type of situation where maybe they had a fight. He just happened to need a machete to break some things. He got arrested. He went, oh shit, I don't want to be here. I'll knock this off. And she's still. And then if she's got to go to work at 3 and it's 3:36, what issues are there going to be if she's not there?
It could be her fault. I mean, it do be like that sometimes.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm going in. You have a nice night, sir.
No check.
Love you, mother.
But you guys aren't gonna do it. Come on now. He's threatened how many people?
And he was arrested for it. It's not on us.
What? He got barred from my job.
Can you give me permission to go in there and speak with him?
He's probably throwing all his stuff inside. I don't care. I mean, what else are you gonna do? You can't remove him from my house even though I'm getting order for protection tomorrow.
I'd like you to tell a friend to get out my living area.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm just asking. Have some. Just
gonna
wait.
Act like this all night.
Dude,
all night, and you guys all day.
You want me to keep the peace?
I do, and we all need to leave.
Tell her that room.
Messages of him.
Is she in the shower right now?
Is she in the shower?
But you guys don't want to mess.
Okay, she can take a shower. Tell her that room's mine.
Listen, you guys share this room, the bath? Is it the only bathroom in the house?
Nope.
Is it the only shower in the house?
Nope. She took a shower once I came through the window. This happened on purpose.
Just
she did it on purpose.
Give her 10 minutes, take a shower, and then just stay separated, man.
The issue is I'm trying to make sure it's.
I know,
boom,
but
boom.
if she's in the shower now, she's not going to stop mid-shower, get out just to appease you. Give her a couple of minutes, let her get out. Once she's out, do your thing. You guys stay separated all the way.
Okay, I'd like you over here for my that got thrown out so I can see if anything's damaged, please.
You can go ahead and go through it. You have my contact number. If anything's damaged, just give me a call, but we're leaving.
Okay.
These deputies have more important things to deal with.
Oh, God.
Sorry, there was really loud thunder right outside my window.
Did you see what,
in case y'all
it just said? She called the cops 20 minutes after they left because he's playing the music loud. And yes, he's kind of playing it loud, but this has got to be the wrong time. Like, it's got to be. Because if she's got to be at work at 3 and it's 4 o'clock, honey, you're late for work. And somebody said something that I wanted to say something about, but then Victoria Rockwell. People thought Ted Bundy seemed like a nice guy too. You never know. Accurate.
That's true. That's very, very true. Most serial killers are like that. Everyone's like, the BT.
What does my name start with? There
BTK killer.
I wasn't going to help you. I was
BTA, and then it just slipped out of my mind.
But she's a true crime channel. She'll figure it out.
Yeah, he like was the church deacon or so. I don't know. He worked at a church, and everybody said he was such a good neighbor and would help elderly people and stuff.
Open the window.
Not even going to go inside.
I found my weed. I turned it down.
Do I?
I found my weed. I turned it down.
Is that why you were wearing the music?
Yep.
Can we not do that anymore? Quite frankly, I'm tired of being out here tonight.
Oh, quite frankly, I didn't know that it was that loud.
It was pretty loud, man.
Okay.
It was shaking my car as I was driving by.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I'll be considerate to people outside.
Just let the kids get some sleep.
You know what? I'm gonna do it for you.
Can we keep the peace for the night?
We'll
Can
do
this
it
be
for
the
the
last
kids.
time I come out here? Get some sleep. How about it? I mean, Knox, don't leave me hanging, brother.
I can't promise you.
You do your best.
She's trying to get an order of protection and all that.
All right, do it for me.
Hey, stand right here.
What are you doing?
And getting your okay on the volume. I'm not going lower than that.
I think that should be all right. That's good enough volume.
Have a good night.
Knock.
Yep.
What's up? I got a complaint from the homeowner.
He's shooting it with a BB gun.
He is?
Hit the car. The alarms keep going off.
Can you have Crystal come out here and see if there's any damage to it?
Look, there it goes again. He's shooting it out the window with the BB gun.
Put the BB gun down.
What BB gun?
You're shooting it with a BB gun, apparently.
Talk about.
That's just what I'm told. Are you shooting with a BB gun? Throwing rocks at it?
At what?
Hit the car.
No, I ain't doing shit. That's them. They're right there, bro.
Okay.
I don't think shooting a car with a BB gun would make the alarm go off. I think she's pressing the button.
Oh,
maybe he's pressing
laptop
the button.
JC News Now style.
Yeah. Well, I just
you weren't
can't
part of that
see
stream.
shooting a car with. Well,
Oh,
I
you
was
were in chat. Okay,
I was in
about
the
to say.
chat. Yeah, I was in the chat. I don't think shooting a car with a BB gun would make the alarm go off, or throwing a rock at it. I just can't see an alarm being that sensitive. Like, otherwise, every time a large truck rolls down the street, everybody's alarm would be going
Also,
off.
I wanted to just point this out. Why are these people not asleep?
I don't know. It is now 5 a.m.
Maybe it's just me from...
Why isn't she at work?
Zed probably has a similar situation. I know Weapons has a similar situation story-wise. Like, where you worked in the military, I literally had jets landing 15 feet above my head. I can sleep through anything. So if somebody's playing music loud on the other end of the house, I'm going to sleep like a baby. If a car alarm's going off in the middle of nowhere, that might wake me up. But then if I look outside and he's doing some dumb shit at 5 a.m., I'm going to completely disregard the alarm.
Like, if I hear a car alarm, I figure out that it's not my alarm. I go back to sleep. Like, my brain will wake me up and then you realize what it is, and then you're like, oh, okay.
Not my alarm, not my
back
problem.
to sleep. Yeah.
I
don't see anybody in that window.
She's right here. He's right here.
Well, that's the kid that you're
Don't
scaring.
accuse me that I ain't do. Leave the property I rent.
You're not on the lease. I'm investigating something that the leaseholder is complaining. Okay.
Ain't nobody shooting nobody with no mother BB gun. She's the one whose car is going to off. It's been going off all night.
Did you see the BB gun, Crystal?
I haven't seen nothing.
Okay.
Exactly. I ain't doing shit, bro. I got BB guns, sir, in the mother garage.
In the garage? What kind of BB gun is it?
I don't even think I got a pistol.
A pistol?
The BB gun kind?
Come on. But trust me, I'm going to tell you this. If she called you on that, you're going to arrest her for a false accusation.
You're not going to tell me how to do my job, Dylan. We've been through this.
Go in. Right to the left on the shelf.
Let me see your hand.
There's 2 rifles right there and a black.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm being harassed.
So why is the car alarm
He didn't
keep
even
going off?
have a
Ask
BB
her.
gun.
But I'm coming for your job.
Okay, you could do that.
You're harassing me.
Get your finger out. Don't go in there and grab those.
No, I am.
These people have to be on meth, right?
That's actually what
They're-
somebody said earlier. The answer when we were asking questions.
Why
Super J
are they
literally just
asleep?
put meth in all caps.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be meth.
I'm gonna come for your
There's
job.
no
I'm gonna
other
come for your
reason.
job. Sir, the property owner is requesting us to come out, and you're the one standing outside at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Like it-
does sound. It does.
I hate to say that you're the problem, but it seems as if you not sleeping is part of the problem.
Both of them not sleeping is part of.
Yeah,
the
for
problem.
somebody who has to work at 3 a.m., she seems pretty fucking active.
She seems pretty wide awake at 5 and still at her house. I mean, maybe she is working from home.
True,
We don't know.
true.
She doesn't seem like the type that has an office
Yeah, I mean,
job,
you're not
though.
wrong.
I'm thinking
Maybe we're
Walmart.
judgy, but I agree with you.
I always say I need to be picked for a jury because I'm so good at judging people.
I'm shutting it. Look.
Okay. Okay.
I ain't doing.
So who's setting the car alarm off?
It's her car. And accuse me of some fool.
You got my business card, right?
Oh, I got your name and your badge number. I'm coming for you.
You want the report number?
Oh, I don't.
Okay. Cool.
I'm calling Hallett tomorrow.
All right.
Okay. Get the f off of the place I rent.
Actually, you're not on the lease.
The place
so.
I rent.
Well, you told me I'm a tenant here, and I know I can tell you to get the f off of where I.
So actually, you cannot because I'm investigating. Okay.
Catch you harassing me again?
I'm not harassing you. I'm doing my job. No, I'm not.
You're a f***ing low life.
I know it, man.
If you were just doing your job and were reasonable, I'd respect you.
Well, you said you respected me like 30 minutes ago, so something changed.
Probably my alarm just being stupid.
Has he done anything that makes you guys feel alarmed and disturbed again?
Screaming, yelling in the room, beating on the walls.
Okay. We're over here because of the car alarm, boss man.
No, the f you're not, because you just told me, and the person I'm on the phone with said that you're here for a BB gun. You're a liar. I'm coming for you. That body camera on?
Been recording the whole time. Every time I spoke to you. What's my badge number? Oh, okay. 652. See if she can come out and talk to me.
What do you want me to say? I apologize about the car going off, but it doesn't even go off when it's
Hey,
at
hold
work.
on. You don't know what I'm coming
I'm
up here
done.
to talk to you. Are you feeling alarmed and disturbed on his behavior again?
Yes! Yes, I do. My son is still awake.
Huh?
He's blaring
I don't
music.
have no respect for you or anything.
And he's
No,
talking
no, I
down
will
to
keep
you.
it
Like,
25
seriously, this is
decibels,
what we deal with when you're gone. This is what we deal with. Like,
Dude, if you
are
don't stop, you're going to
tired
end up
of
in
it?
handcuffs. You're going to be detained
Are
if you don't stop.
tired of it?
I'm speaking with the leaseholder right now.
Have a good night.
Aren't you tired? I'm tired of
I
it.
am.
I have to work in 3 hours.
So,
My kid is still awake.
listen to me. He was placed under arrest for
So
disorderly.
now she has to be to work at 8?
Hey.
Is that what?
When you work
I
behind the
mean,
dumpster at Wendy's,
okay.
I guess you set your own hours.
Maybe. I'm thinking just arrest everybody and call CPS.
Well, that's
Get a
the thing that
babysitter. I
kills
don't
me.
know.
It's like if y'all just go to sleep, the situation
Yeah.
fixes itself. You're not awake to annoy him, and he's not awake to annoy you. Problem solved.
The cop needs to go to Walgreens, get a bottle of melatonin, and just drop it off. And be like, here you go. Go to sleep.
Yeah, it kills me. It kills me. And then again, work related. This shit happens all the time where one person thinks that somebody else can get arrested for what they're doing, and they call the non-emergency number. I send a car out only for it to be like, oh yeah, he crossed the road in the wrong spot while skipping. Arrest him. And it's like, no. And then they take the next 12 hours. If they looked at them funny, they call the police. That's this situation in a nutshell.
It happens with the actual good First Amendment auditors all the time, where somebody will call the police on them and they'll be on public property filming, minding their own business. And the cops are like, yeah, they can be there.
Yeah,
that's fine. That's allowed.
Some people just want to be complainers. But then again, like we said, it could be completely he's in the wrong doing some crazy shit and we're just misreading it because he was reasonable.
This is the point where I wish they had like ring cameras and like where they can be like, no, here, look, this is what look like, right here. I have it on video. I have it on my Furbo cam.
I'm here for a disturbance. No, you're here because of a BB gun. Yeah, because the BB gun is allegedly causing the disturbance. Like,
yep. Ed, I'm with you. He says I can never do meth. I like sleep too much. Same.
I don't
Same.
sleep.
That's why uppers were never my drug of choice.
I don't sleep and I don't do meth. So I could only assume like what it would do.
KFARR tries meth for the first time, doesn't sleep for 30 days.
I'm just the amount of content I could create is just outstanding. I don't think it's quite worth it to lose all of my teeth. Shout out to Broken System, Broken Trust.
Conduct, right?
Yeah.
All right. So after he's been placed under arrest, what?
The welfare of my child.
Okay, but please hear me out, okay? I know this is a very stressful situation for you, okay? And if somebody like that was around my kids, I wouldn't like it. And I'm trying to do everything within my legal authority to prevent it from happening.
He's drunk and on drugs.
Describe what he's done to make you feel alarmed and disturbed.
Do you see this? He's banging around, pushing stuff through the window.
He's like, say the magic
Has
word.
there been any threats?
No.
No.
I can't leave my kids here with them.
He's basically begging her to just lie right now.
It's
He's
like what you do in
begging her.
police reports, where I don't know, industry secret, you want to word things very particularly, and if she can articulate exactly what he's doing in a way where the officer can be like, "That'll fly in court," he would be arrested in 2 seconds. But the fact that she's just
and
not,
she's on the lead.
she's just not wording it.
She's on, and she's saying he's on drugs. If she would have said, he's renting a room for me and he has drugs in the top drawer of the, wherever, and I'm inviting you into the house to find them. And then they go in there and find a bunch of meth. He goes to jail.
All right. Well, we got a broken system, broken super chat. Teeth are overrated. You can always get new ones.
So true, BSBT. Josh, if that's your real name. We lost Ava during the thunderstorm. Mr. Zed came up and brought her downstairs. We only have Xena now, but she's the birthday girl, so that's okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, also, chat and KTZed. I don't recall hearing it, but are the kids his? Or are they
they didn't say one way or another.
Some random kids.
I think they might be just her
Beanstalk
kids.
just killed your plan. She doesn't want to lose her drugs too.
Oh, right.
Damn.
Didn't think of that.
Burn him, you burn yourself.
She doesn't look skinny enough to be a meth head.
Hey,
to be
I've seen a
fair.
few fat meth heads in my day. Just a few.
Have you?
Then while I go get an order of protection,
You already have it.
No, I don't. I lost it.
I'm all out.
getting an order of protection.
She's trying to send me to jail any way she can. I want
Leave then.
You see how you're acting?
acting.
You're slamming stuff around, blaring music. Her kids are trying to
He's
sleep.
supposed to move out by tomorrow, and he's putting dressers through the window.
What?
Just through the window. Nick, you was here earlier. Those two dresses was out back. She's a liar. You can either
So
be
what
a
are you
cop-
banging against the house with the dressers for? Why are they moved? Why do you need to do that at 12 o'clock at night?
I was looking for my cigarette.
I'm going
Okay.
I told you I was looking for
because
my
they're in a
cigarette.
dresser. That makes sense. He lies to you.
I was looking for my cigarettes, so I moved the dressers through the window to try to find them. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my
Now
life.
we've got a time. So this seems to be what? 5 whole hours off?
5-8. Well, no, she said it. Well, I was
Oh,
thinking
you know
she meant
what?
that happened
could
earlier.
be
in
it.
the
I just want to get a narrowed down like a specific time, so we're not guessing.
Pups need their teeths, their toofuses. Do you have your teethuses? She does. You gonna catch it? Nope, not at all. Let's
Just
try
stare
again.
at it.
Nope, missed that one too. Try this one. She got that one. She did get that one. With Ava not here, I can just keep trying and pick those up later. She is
Yeah, I
too
was about
lazy to
say,
get off
she doesn't
the.
look in any hurry to get off of that to get them. My dogs
No.
would have been
Ava's
ripping the blanket off trying to get down there.
She's an old girl. She does what she needs.
She
to.
knows that there will be more, so she's like, I can miss those ones. It's
Yeah.
fine.
And without her little sister around, they will be there when she gets up. She'll find him when we go to get up to go to bed. She'll find him.
I want your card and your badge.
I'm all out of cards.
Cool. Hey, Callie, you got a pen and paper? That's okay. There's another officer right here. Hey!
Don't be yelling or you're going to get a citation.
Okay.
Officer Krupenink, badge number 652.
What's your police department?
Fisher Police Department.
What's your position?
Patrolman.
How long you been here?
That's not applicable to it. I
Okay,
identified
why are you
myself.
at this residence?
Because I have a complaint that I'm investigating.
What's the complaint?
The complaint is you acting disorderly.
No, you told me the first time it was BB guns.
Well, that signifies as disorderly, buddy.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you that one.
That
would be
law
disorderly.
scholar.
Sir,
I'll give you that one.
you're sweating a lot. Do you need to go to the hospital? Are you under the influence of any intoxicants?
Nope, alcohol. Am I free to go?
Yeah, you're free to go.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm coming for you.
Okay.
coming for your
Is that a threat?
No, have a good night.
Hey, you have a good night too. I'll just be over here in my car. So there's some deputies that need to give him some paperwork. Are you able to like meet some deputies somewhere, like down in I don't know where you guys are heading.
Yeah.
Go meet up with them somewhere.
I pressed the wrong button. We are now at 11:21 in the morning. So hopefully somebody got some sleep.
All right, sounds good. I was just telling her that there's some deputies that need to give you some paperwork. So she said that.
Order of protection?
Yes.
That still gives me a right to come clear my stuff, right? Because I have 30 days.
No.
No.
No, it doesn't?
The deputies will explain more, but you get one time after that's served.
Okay, well, that's not this time, so.
Yeah, no, because you haven't been served yet, so.
Okay, well, they can call me.
Yep. Where'd you want to facilitate meeting them at?
Don't worry about it, cuz I'll come get my stuff.
Just going to make it difficult on them then? Like, okay. All right, well, they'll come find you at the house then, I suppose.
He's going to continue to run from you so you don't serve him.
But I gave County Mom's address. He's not one to cooperate, but they'll find him.
Yep. He was
So.
trying to make it better now. He's came down, he slept. Now he's crying to my brother that he just waved and blew me a kiss when he went by.
Okay.
But in all reality, he said it last night, I'm moving to Tennessee with my new girl. He was on the phone with her.
Yeah.
Classy.
Okay. I think he'll get served tonight because I mean he's gonna go to his house. So
Mom's not gonna drive around forever.
Yeah, no.
But Mom's letting him act like this. Like,
Okay.
Like I asked her, why are you letting him act like this? You couldn't just keep him at your house.
I'll let you know.
So I have a few things to say. First off, I'm gonna read Erica's comment because I thought it was hilarious. Josh was saying something about Erica having a sick kid. The sick kid was made steak and went to bed because it's 9 o'clock. Because Erica's responsible.
Yeah.
So I rescind my beginning comment. She can eat steak because she has all of her teeth. Good work, Josh. Good work. No, it turns out that street apparently just has zero lighting because it's a full-blown fucking neighborhood.
It looks like a nice neighborhood too. It looks like their house is the only one without their lawn
it's
mowed and
like-
stuff. Like the rest of the
I
neighborhood
thought
looks
they
all
were
right.
like in the middle of nowhere. Like he's shooting a BB gun, which my parents have always lived like in the middle of nowhere since I moved out. So we just shoot guns whenever I go out there. Not BB guns, but
That's
actual
fun.
guns. I thought that was where they were living. Nope. Turns out every single one of their neighbors heard everything that was just going on.
I would
be
pissed.
so embarrassed to just be alive.
Yeah.
If that happened to me.
Yeah.
Like
Yikes. I gifted 5 memberships, by the way. So congratulations to the lucky people who won those.
Yeah, I gifted all 10 of mine already this month.
We'll get you guys again at the beginning of
I'm
next month.
overly membership happy. Yeah, no, so I guess I did have this happen to me where a meth head came to my residence and just started hollering for no reason. And I was embarrassed because I'm like, oh, I have to live here and this meth head is acting out of pocket. I feel extra bad for her now knowing it's a neighborhood.
Yeah, true. I have to say my neighborhood is very quiet, and there is a family that lives like backyard kitty corner from us that has parties it's a Mexican family, so they have a lot of like outdoor celebrations, but they always come around and let us know, which is awesome. And then once a year I have my 4th of July party every year, and I invite all of the neighbors,
they don't get
every
mad.
single one of them. Some of them come, most of them don't, but none of them ever called the cops on us, and we get rowdy.
Well,
thank you, neighbors.
I've met one of my neighbors for about 5 seconds. The other neighbors I think are dead because I've never actually seen them. My kids threw tennis balls. I just showed that giant bag. They're still sitting in their backyard driveway untouched 4 days later.
Yeah.
And the other ones, they've seen me in all of my glory in my running shorts with no shirt on and flip-flops taking out my trash in the snow.
It takes time to meet all your neighbors, especially in the winter. I forgot you live in the frozen
I go out
tundra.
of my way to not meet my neighbors.
Yeah. I go out of my way to meet my neighbors, but I also live in rural.
You also
Georgia,
like people.
so I don't.
I
I
hate
hate
people.
but
I hate everyone.
I like the fact that if I'm at work and somebody, like, comes up to my door that people don't know, I get 5 texts from all of my neighbors, so there's, like, a cluster of 5 houses right here. It's us and, like, 4 other
Oh.
houses, and, we all know each other.
Let me, Lucian Darkwolf says, my apartment complex sucks. A fair number of neighbors on the other 2 blocks were caught during the preliminary inspection hiding drugs in their apartment. Classy. Hey, Parson, just like
Nice.
everything else I say, I know that you're just messing with me, Ed style. I have these things called receipts where I've been using the same Nike Run Club app for like the last 12 years. I was using it before it was cool, like when you had that little chip that you had to like jam into your shoe to keep track. That's how long I've been running.
If anybody asks me for receipts for anything, they're not getting them. That's just how I operate. You either can believe me or you don't have to, and either way, I don't give a shit.
I enjoy
so.
embarrassing people. That's the only reason I keep receipts around. Just like the
Yeah.
KFARR, you don't have a degree, and it's like, that's weird. Oh, your DD-214's fake.
It's literally in the background. Yeah, it's in the background of your videos. Yeah. I feel like I should get my degrees. They're actually in the Dave Cave hanging on the wall and just hang them up here just cuz. I got 2 of them.
Oh, fancy. Now I have to get my
I was also on the National Honor Society. Well, the
So
only
was
reason I
I.
have 2.
Yeah,
Really?
I got the I know.
Smarty pants.
It's funny, I was really bad at school, and then I
Um,
got out of the Navy, and I'm like, oh shit, turns out I'm really good at school.
I was really bad at school too until I went to college and I was paying for it myself. And then all of a sudden I started
Got
applying
real
myself.
serious
It was
about it.
Yeah. The only reason I have 2 degrees is because I got, like a business management degree, but the marketing degree was like 3 more
So
classes, and
you
I'm
did
like, most of the classes were like the same classes. So I already had
for
most of them.
everyone in chat. So I have my degree in criminal justice, that one. I
Mhm.
am a whole 1 class away from getting a degree in Homeland Security for
You
that
should just
exact
do it.
reason. Well, the class that I have to take, you can only take with the
Mhm.
one instructor who's like the head of the criminal justice thing.
Oh, you
And
can't do an
he
online
does it
thing or
like
something?
3 people at a time. And since I moved away,
Oh.
I'm like, this is going to be really difficult to be like, because he's like he was a deputy chief of one of like the downriver
Mhm.
things. He was what was he in? He was something in the Navy, like some officer rank in the reserves.
Yeah.
But it's like he would take you out to like lunch, and he'd be like, tell me about what you learned. And I'm like, oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like a semester
You
short
should
of a history
just
degree.
email him and see if you could somehow do it via like everything they can do via Skype and Zoom and all of those things. Just email and inquire and say, hey, I don't need this for anything in particular, but I'd like to do
I
it.
just
Is
want
there
to
any
hang another
way?
degree on my wall for YouTube.
Yeah, seriously, I can come up there once a week or something, but I can't be there, 3 times a week, whatever it is. Just inquire. Why not? All right, let's get to the rest of this
Oh,
video.
when he's officially served too, so.
Okay, yeah, just give me a call before he wants to come over because I'll make sure my boys are in the room.
Basically, he gets 1 time.
Well, I'm getting sleep tonight. I want to sincerely apologize for giving you.
It's part of the job, I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty, thank you. Hello, Officer Krupening, Fisher Police Department.
Yep, this is Dylan.
Hey, just letting you know this call's being audio and video recorded.
That's fine.
So this is gonna be.
You know what, Nick?
What's up?
Have Ben call me.
Yay, Colin.
Okay, well,
I will not associate with you. Make me fear for my life. You sit there and you have a hard on for me.
I'm just.
And you know what? I wish you would buy me a steak dinner first. Tell Chief Brian he needs to deal with it adequately because I'm looking at filing charges against the Fisher Police Department and all of that for harassment because you've been harassing me and my family. And it's proof. I have it in the order of protection that she was calling you 17 times. That's how I knew that you were showing up to the house when I walked out the door.
Yes.
You were harassing me. You had a hard-on for me. If you got a hard-on for me, at least buy me dinner first.
So she called me on my work cell phone.
17 times.
Yep, I can't.
I couldn't walk out to the street to get cigarettes from my mother without you being parked out at the house.
What?
I got all the proof I need. Tell Chief Payne to call me. Big motherfucker. Are you emotional motherfucker? That's why you can't do your job.
Okay. All right, Dylan. You have a good night. Okay. Dylan, you're
That's why I can talk like this and you can't press any charges on me. That's why you get flustered when I start talking.
Yeah, you're completely allowed to do that. I don't get flustered.
We'll just hang up.
I think if you blow up the cop's phone, I'm pretty sure you can get some sort of harassment. He said he called 17 times. That's like a crazy
He said
ex.
that she called the officer 17 times. And it's like,
well, maybe.
Oh, they're false charges, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, she was able to get a protection order. So clearly a judge somewhere decided, maybe there's some validity to what she's saying. Also,
could be.
Hello, all of the Colin folks.
Hello, Colin people. Welcome.
Oh, I know. Oh, you get flustered. My mom called you emotional to your chief.
Okay.
You can't do your job.
My mommy said
Have fun.
this.
Have fun. I'm coming for your job. Okay. That's not a threat. I'm coming for it. I expect no physically bodily harm to you.
Okay.
But I'm coming for your job as much as I can.
Okay, Dylan. All right. Thank you.
Yep. You have a nice night, prick pig mother.
You as well.
Now, if I'm being honest, I've always dreaded responding to domestic calls. And it's simple.
What? Can you imagine getting that phone call as an officer? Like, why didn't he hang up
I
on
would
him?
have hung up a long time ago. And if you're saying that's not a threat, you probably shouldn't be saying it.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, for
that's
sure.
like what, the second or third time that he said it, and it's like,
I actually had somebody do that to me who was totally threatening me when I worked at a doctor's office at the time, like an eye doctor. And he wanted free trial contacts, and he was like banned from getting more free ones because that's all, he never bought any. So there was an aggressive sticky note on his chart saying, do not give this man any more. Yeah. And he was yelling at me. I was there by myself, and he's yelling at me and cussing me out and threatening me. And then he leaves and sticks his head back in the door. He's like, I wasn't threatening you, just so you know, I wasn't threatening you. And I called the cops. Turns out he had domestic terrorism, like some sort of domestic threat, whatever, on his record. And it was at a doctor's office, so I had all of his information. So, Mr. Zed went over there and had a little chat with him. That's all. That's all that happened. Never came back to the doctor's office, by the way.
With his...
Yeah.
That's one thing that kills me about anything law enforcement is when people say something crazy, though. I'm not threatening you, though. It's like, the body cam reads that a different way, though, but okay.
Exactly what happened in that situation. He started to walk away and then thought about it. He already has charges for threatening, and he had to stick his head back in to try to get me not to call the cops. I think you submitted this one. Wannabe gangster.
If it's the one I'm thinking about, probably.
Sorry. Gangsta with an A. Actually, it is an ER. Thinks police violated him in front of his girlfriend. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see what happens.
On March 20th.
Yep, the jump out.
Members of the gang unit were preparing to serve a search warrant when they noticed a male at the door of the home. He is known to police to have warrants of his own. He has a history of distribution of illegal.
These poor cops having to ride in the back seat to this bus. It's very sad.
Well, I mean, it's a nice, if I remember correctly, it's not a terrible car that they're in. They're not like in a normal police car.
No. I used to think that because Chicago cops, at least back when I was getting pulled over by Chicago cops in the late 90s, when you were a toddler, they would have three. It wouldn't be partners. It wouldn't be two cops. It would be three cops in the gang and drug areas where I used to buy drugs. And I used to always think that about the guy. There was always one poor cop in the backseat. I'm like, I wonder what he had to do to get pull the short straw to be the one in the back seat.
Oh shoot! If it was me, I would prefer to be in the back seat.
You think?
Anytime Mrs. KFARR gives me the out to not drive, I take it. I'm just tired of driving. Like when I was working at the police department, I was driving like an hour to work at 7 o'clock or at 11 o'clock at night, and then having to come home at 7 in the morning. I'm done driving. And
I always make Mr. Zed drive everywhere.
Kisker says, being violated in front of your girlfriend is a very specific kink. Good.
Yeah, true. I do kink shame, so KFARR
No, we do
doesn't.
not kink shame here.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that thunder?
I cannot.
I must have a good mic because it's really
Illegal
loud.
substances, firearm possession, fighting with officers, violent crimes, and gang activity.
I'm hot.
I'm hot.
All right, go. Go. Let me see your hands. Take your eyes. I'm gonna fucking tase you, dude. I'm gonna tase you. I'm gonna tase you. Take me on.
Embarrassing.
Right now.
What happened? Did he just fall down? Did he tip over?
When I played football in high school, what was it called? It was called the sniper. And my coach would make you go out to the grass and pick the piece of grass that tripped you. That officer is going to be picking out all that grass. He just ate shit.
Gotcha.
Down, get on the ground, Tavion. Tavion, get your ass on the ground. Dumb hands. Your hands. Give me your hands, Tavion. Give us your hands. Tavion, you're going to get tased for nothing. Give me your hands.
I got one.
Dig it out.
Here, help me get the other.
Tavion,
got
it
this
ain't
one?
worth it, man. You don't need it. I'm busting my ass. Still got here before James did. What are you talking about? That's the second one. Brand new blue jeans. Tavion. Slow as you always been, Tavion. Maybe brand new. He got something. He's trying to hide something. That's all side in there. I didn't see him toss anything. He's definitely got something in his pocket. Like, I gotta pick up my damn shit to fool. God. Slow. That's something okay. You tough now in handcuffs, aren't you? Yeah, yo, told me that.
We got my car for transport.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw y'all backed up in my sister's car.
Huh?
Yeah, y'all backed up in my sister's car right there. Somebody gonna have to do something about that.
All right, call 911.
Y'all here now.
All right, I'll get you in a minute when you cool off.
15 minutes, I need to talk to him.
So they're saying the officers backed into their sister's car. But I think it's funny that the officers are like, call the real cops. We don't deal with that. Call 911.
Well, here's the thing that I learned that I was kind of astonished by. I watched a video. This is a while ago, but there was some sort of like standoff shootout or so, like somebody had barricaded themselves in a house. And this officer like put his rifle on the back of some like really expensive sports car, like to take cover, and scratched the heck out of it. And apparently when the officer is in the like doing their duties or whatever, they don't have to pay for, like, that's just, they get nothing for that. I would be so pissed if I'm parked legally on the street.
I've seen that. I mean, more than likely I have, but
probably, yeah. And yeah, the like he threw his gun up there and just scratched the heck out of somebody's like nice car. I'm just saying that would piss me off. Like I'm just minding my own business, and you get
you
into
walk
a standoff.
outside and you're like, "What the fuck happened? Did a bear attack my car?"
Yeah.
And then you look and there's an officer
and like you can
just
see,
smiling 20 feet away.
It was like a Ring camera video from across the street, and I wonder if the guy saw that, didn't know what happened, saw the scratches, and then went around to the neighbors saying, "Hey, did your Ring cam by any chance pick up this parking spot? Can you tell me what happened?"
Yeah, I gotta tell you, it's been a while. I busted my asses now.
Settle that down, man. It's over now.
I'll be there in about 5 minutes.
Come on, let's sit up.
You got a probation warrant, man.
Just over there.
Secure him in 3389 car.
Brand new blue jeans, too.
That must have been the officer that ate shit.
I've been sitting behind a desk too long.
Yeah, you didn't.
You ain't kidding. Y'all see another one?
Catch your breath. I'm going to stand you up. All right, pull your foot up under you. No, up under you so you can
He ran like 20 feet.
Oh, you're tensing up. You don't want to sit up.
Whew. Too much cardio today. Way too much.
Catch your breath. That's what I said.
You want to lean up against a tree for a second?
Here.
Turn this way and lean up against a tree for a minute.
Hey, hope nobody stole that. I pay for these things.
Scoot back so you can lean up. There you go. Lean up on the tree.
Yeah, copy. I'll start working on it in a minute.
You got him for a second?
So we'll
Jeff, be on the lookout for one of mine fell out. I don't know where it went.
Hey, you walk down there and have Sean come up here.
Yeah, I gotta find that.
I backed into her car.
Hey, have you seen a magazine?
No, you got my phone?
Huh?
You got my phone?
He lost a magazine?
That's mine.
Oh no!
I think it's the officer.
I'm
that ate
guessing.
Shit.
In that neighborhood, it's gone.
Oh yeah, you're not getting it
It's
back.
gone. No. Especially, I imagine it's probably a magazine that other people have the same. Like it would actually work.
Oh,
in
more than
somebody
likely
else's
it was an
gun.
AR-15 magazine, which AR-15 magazines
yeah.
are kind of AR-15 magazines. Yeah,
Pretty interchangeable.
so if he dropped that,
As long
so
as
it's
right-
not like it's got a. It's not like a tracker.
Probably a 223.
Yeah, it's not like it's got a tracker on it. It's not like a radio where you can hit a button and it's gonna beep and you're gonna be like,
Nope.
over there they got
Nope.
that. No,
It's
yeah,
gone.
It's gone.
Either that or it's a pistol magazine, in which case what most cops
Yeah,
carry like
that which
Glocks,
are
right?
even arguably more interchangeable.
Everyone-
than the AR-15 magazine.
Everyone has a Glock.
These pockets suck butt.
Yeah, I ain't have anything.
Unless it's in his pants.
I gotta find the magazine, dude. I don't know where it went.
Probably where you fell.
No, I got my radio and the other one over there where I fell. Look at that. Sean, Jeff needs you up there. Hey, have y'all seen a magazine?
Have not. Did you get it out? Is that underneath any of the cars?
I had to go look.
We're gonna get him in the car.
Let me catch my breath.
He's good. He's good.
Hey, if you ain't running, you had to catch your breath.
He has not been searched thoroughly, so.
He's got a magazine.
You ready? You ready to get in the car and get some air conditioning?
Hey, bro, get my phone too, bro.
I got it right here.
You ready? All right, scooter.
Let's go.
Watch your step.
Hi, Mr. Stevens, you got anything on you? No? What's that?
Pine cone.
Pine cone?
Hey, get her the key, bro.
Who?
Hey, come get your key, bro.
Here, hold that.
You got attention on
We
that.
gotta check, man.
Oh, shoot, home.
Good with that? Yeah.
Oh shit, let me get this. I see anything. Watch him for a second. Your mom on the way over. We got searchlight in.
James said he's good with the search.
James, did you get his underwear?
I did a sweep.
No, look in.
Will you?
Give me some gloves and I'll do it.
And then one of y'all ain't touching my neck, huh?
You are not going to do all this. It's okay. I got to check, dude. That's it.
You ain't check. Y'all finna take me to the county. They gonna search me and all.
I got to check, dude.
We don't need to see this.
All right.
Hey,
They was down there. No.
already knew they won't get you. What you running for? That's another charge.
Hey, James, you want to switch out cuffs real quick?
I'm about to come right back.
DTF.
He's gonna take mine.
That's fine. Just bring it.
All right.
I don't know who the hell it is. Don't matter, James. We'll be out.
Sir.
Oh, yeah, I feel like I've been violated, bro. He just looked all at my ass, my. Well, like, I'm going, man, but he just violated me. Can y'all just put him in the car so he can do it?
Are you good with the search?
Yeah, I didn't. Okay. That's not in your SOP. Go ahead, get in the car. No, bro. Get in the car.
Are they in Atlanta? Because that accent really sounds...
I would guess Atlanta just because no one outside of Atlanta is an Atlanta Hawks fan.
Well, yeah, it's true. It's true. The landscape with the pine straw and stuff looks very Atlanta as well.
Shoot, that looks...
and his accent, like that vernacular that he's using is very, like, I know people who speak like that.
I just want to say this, just throw that out there. If you are ever known enough where the officers feel like they have to check your nuts and ass crack, maybe you're not a good person.
They were calling him by name as they were chasing him. So, they did have had a warrant though.
Also, if I think we watched that video of the Olympic sprinter that couldn't get away from the police. If an Olympic sprinter can't get away from the police, and clearly this dude made it 20 yards. Maybe you should just take the L and get arrested in front of all your friends.
Yeah, and like your girl said, don't get another
charge.
Why'd
you run? It's another charge. Like, where were you 5 minutes ago?
Like, how is she
you
the smart
saved
one in
this entire situation?
Exactly.
Put him in the car. Can you please get in the car?
I can't. We don't want to put him in.
Yeah, my rent people is out here. My rent people is out here, bro. Just made me even hotter.
Scooter, you just got out of the chain gang,
Who is Scooter, bro? I'm Tavion. I don't know no Scooter. Who is that? Who is that? I don't know you.
Got out of chain gang.
You, huh?
Yeah, it's second time I locked you up.
Tavion, nigga, I don't know no Scooter.
Get in the car, Tavion. Tavion, get in the car.
Why would you get another charge?
Tavion, what's the problem, man? You know you're going to jail.
Exactly.
Get in the car.
If
we gotta pull you in the car, you're gonna catch another charge.
You got a warrant for change of address. Just get in the car, Scooter.
This is his nickel if you want it. I just saw it drop out, so I had to ask.
What you doing?
Please.
Scoot your feet in.
See my mom, man.
We'll stay here until your mom gets here. Get in the car. Scoot your feet in.
Come on, Tavion.
I ain't got time for this.
The mom was a threat.
Watch your knee.
All right, so Colin,
he don't know no Scooter.
Is that why you search me like that every time I come to your house? Yes, Colin, you got me. No,
not a picture I needed in my head, but thanks, Colin.
Let's go back to the first video where the drunk girl decided to get in the back of the car. What happens if you open up the door and there's just a drunk random girl as you're trying to throw Scooter into the back of your car? Nobody's having a good time.
I don't know no Scooter.
Even though he's like, you just got off the chain gang. This is the second time I've arrested you. Well, okay, so what people don't understand, or maybe they do, when I book you into jail, you are going to have an alias section of every name that you've ever gone by anytime you've been arrested, stopped at a traffic stop, in court, and one of your friends let it slip that you go by, Jim Bob, check under my nuts. Like, that will be in the alias section. So what was his name? Tavion or something?
Tavion. Yeah.
And it says Scooter. Congratulations, you're Scooter.
I don't know no Scooter.
Like, you got Scooter tattooed on your arm, Scooter. What do you mean? Like, people, there's an alias section for a reason.
It's probably not on his arm.
You know what I'm saying. It's just like, it's one of those things like, I don't know no Steve. And it's like, Steve's tattooed on your fingers, man. What are you talking about? Like, that shit happens more than you'd think.
I bet.
Yeah, I've done a sweep. I didn't know that.
Huh?
I embarrassed myself.
Yeah.
I was like, I got out front.
I'll go satisfy on this.
You sure?
Yeah. Security got one.
I know.
Oh, he fell
editing.
Dude, I did.
Just chef's
This
kiss
is like-
to the editor of this
So if
video.
you guys don't watch,
Chef's
because so
kiss.
this is Bodycam POV. Never heard of this channel before, but they kind of, it seems like they run it like, what is that channel? Columbus Area Bodycam,
Oh yeah, we watched
where
them
it's
last
actually
week.
an officer who works in the Columbus area who edits shit like that so often to just like poke fun at the officers he works with.
Yeah. I hope we get to see that fall a few more
Dude,
times.
I just want to point out, I was
I'm invested in this lost magazine. Do we know if we found the
Nope.
magazine yet?
I have no idea.
It's in one of these apartments by now. I'm
second one to
sure.
you. I wouldn't second place. Yeah, that's good. Hey, 3 for 3.
You two call me when you get there.
Hey,
Well, that's violation for changing this one.
reimburse you. I don't know, this is fancy. Yeah, they like $100.
They didn't get me.
Why are you wearing $800 pants to
I was
work?
just about to say
Why?
$800. I think it was
We got on our
Richard
money.
said something earlier, and I meant to read it out, but I stopped. Richard was like, "Well, now they're designer jeans because they got a hole in them." You know what would be funny
Yeah.
if that magazine was just like in the bushes next to where he fell, just like chilling.
It could be. I don't understand what kind of $800 pants
I
this
don't-
man. Like 511 pants are like
I'm gonna
$100.
well, it looks like he's wearing his $800 jeans with his best Demolition Ranch shirt underneath his vest. Like,
What
I don't
are we
think
wearing
I don't
to
think
work?
my entire wardrobe is $800.
Also, are cops making too much money if they're buying $800 jeans? Maybe we need to. I mean, are taxpayers
some-
going a little bit
some
overboard?
Officers, in my experience, some officers are weird and have their priorities in the wrong spots. Like you'd have some officers come in with Gucci guns, like legit. So where I worked,
I didn't know
where-
Gucci
well,
had
you
a
know what I'm
handgun
talking about.
line.
So like you would, where I worked, standard issue was your handgun and a shotgun. But if you could qualify for a rifle, you would get to keep an AR-15 in your car. And some were like,
Nice.
"I'll just bring mine from home." And some were,
they
yeah,
allowed
and
to
then
do
some
that?
would just like come in and it would be AR-15 with a decent sight on it. You're like, okay, cool. And then other ones would come in with Gucci guns where it was like flashlight, laser,
Yeah.
red dot sight with the flip over, like telescopic sight.
I'm not going to say who may or may not have a
Oh, no.
gun that
Oh, no.
fits that
That's fine.
description, but it may or may
But
not be.
I'm pretty
Like,
sure he's not a
just
cop that's
saying.
just like keeping it in his car just to keep it in his car.
Like the red dot sights are really nice
And
to
it's
shoot
like-
with. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I just some officers are all about the clothes or they're all about the guns. And then you go to their house and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you've got an inflatable couch and one TV, and that's all you have. Good.
Mhm.
Good.
Simple
Yeah.
life.
Unless it's those $800
You know,
jeans.
a lot of it's not even cops. It's a lot of
Humans.
just humans in general. Like I worked with this girl who I know made less money than I did and was single, didn't have a second income, and like drove not a nice Lexus, but
Had
had
the
to have the name brand
G-Wagon
car
with
and the
the-
name brand
yeah.
purse and the and it's like I know that you don't like. I know you're trying to portray
You
that
just
you have
described,
money,
like,
but I
you
know
just-
you, and you do not
You
have
just
money.
described like every E1 and E2 that just got out of boot camp.
Yeah, and I know that I could afford probably all of those things, but I don't have those things because
I
have better
when I
stuff
got
to
in
spend
the
my money
Navy,
on. It's a lot of it's just in the savings account.
the car that I bought a 2004 Mustang GT convertible because it's the car that I've always wanted since I was a wee lad. And instead, everybody else went out and bought $30,000 V6 Camaros, and it's just like your car costs $20,000 more than mine. Like, what are you doing? Like, no one cares about your V6 Camaro.
Nobody cares.
Got the obstruction charge and he took our money. And then he went, just I'm ready to get that shit out the way. But he ran and they had to dump him to the ground.
No, he fell.
Brought him to the ground.
They
fell, but
ground! I don't know.
He ran. Just him running on side of law enforcement. When he's got a valid probation warrant and we're telling him to stop, he's doing different.
They come out here pretending they don't give up. I don't know. I don't give up. No. I don't know what baby down there. Was a baby down there when y'all was at her house?
Was a baby down there?
Because it's his brother.
No, I don't think it's anybody.
You talking about?
No.
You talking about Tammy?
The Tansy?
Tansy lady.
Tansy's
She
son?
wasn't here. No, nobody was there.
Nobody was in there.
Major not there.
There's
They is the top.
I've been behind the desk too long. I've been behind the desk too long.
They get them fancy jeans. I didn't even hear the crash. Did it happen after we got out?
I had to. I think he backed up.
Oh, thank God. We're not going to be in an accident for it. He's in here.
See, like a suspect or something?
He just said he wanted to talk to him.
So, one of these is like they were in his girlfriend's cars.
Maybe.
That's more than likely. I mean, you can probably tell from you see the tattoo right there. I can't say it was.
They said, oh, don't open no door. Let me talk about it, bro.
That's fine. You don't want to talk to me. I was looking at your shoes. Dick Gully warned on you for selling all that stuff at Lowe's last week.
What?
Went in Lowe's last week and took a bunch of stuff. You had your girlfriend's car. I can see your tattoo in the video.
I thought y'all waiting on my mom.
Huh? Yeah.
They always have tattoos, don't they? They always have very recognizable tattoos. If you're going to go, like, get your How to Get Away with Crime notebook out and write down, if you're going to be in a life of crime, don't get extra distinguishing marks tattooed on yourself. That's just
I'm
not.
gonna give away the secrets again. I'm gonna give you behind the scenes on how you make the sausage. Same thing with aliases, tattoos. You know, you do the whole look forward, look to the side. If you have tattoos, we're going to separately take pictures of all of your tattoos.
Yeah.
So if you
and it goes into some record
and
somewhere.
it goes into the same thing where if I pull up you in the system, I can see all your aliases, your name, how much you weigh, how tall you are, all your addresses, and all of your identifying tattoos. So if you get one on your face,
By the way,
you're gonna have like 12 angles of that tattoo.
If anybody wants to get a not my How to Get Away with Crime notebook, you can get that at KTZed.com. That's KTZed.com. You can also get KFARR merchandise over there too. Check it out. Great stuff. Back to the video.
I'm gonna have to see y'all waiting on my mom.
They said she was turning in.
Where's she at?
So.
Can you tell me where she's at?
Alright.
Alright. Well, sooner we get to the jail, sooner we get you out. 600 with Stevens.
I knew it was Georgia. I knew I could feel just by looking at this, I could feel that it was in Georgia, and it is. It's not Atlanta. It's Athens. It's like two and a half hours away.
Go right there, man.
Which one?
That car, man.
Hey, if you just want to get out real quick, I'm gonna roll down the window. He just got a warrant, and obviously he caught an obstruction guard for running. He's on that side. If you just want to, let's try to make it quick because we're in traffic.
You okay? You sure?
Oh, crap.
I'm so tired. I did not food up.
Okay. Are we good?
Y'all got the clerk.
Yeah, he ran.
I'm saying I don't want you to have no charge.
If he hadn't ran, he wouldn't.
He shouldn't have stolen a bunch of stuff from Lowe's and
Okay,
sold it if
I'm
he didn't
glad
want to
that
have.
you heard that as well. Yeah, you stole a bunch of shit from Lowe's. I don't know if you guys have been to, like, I don't know, any store in the last 10 years. There's a million cameras.
And they're so good now. The cameras are so
And it's
clear.
like, and it goes back to, if you have a tattoo on your face and 12 cameras
On
from
his
Lowe's
eye.
catch you, and you've been arrested before, and holy shit, you've got "I love Dick" tattooed on your forehead. You're the guy. And Colin, remember, for 2 months for the Lost Magazine Fund.
Yeah.
Good.
I really am invested on if this
Legal
guy finds
Fiction
this
wants to
magazine
know,
or not.
why is she wearing a child's dress? Rumor has it, if she was to call an Uber, they would have her call an Uber XL.
Yeah.
Which, you know about that, right? That chick.
That is really, yeah, this is not a flattering style for her. It's
Did
really
you see
not.
when? So apparently, it's a Detroit rapper who's doing this with Uber.
Yeah.
Did you see when she went on? Oh God, with Charlemagne.
It was like
with
some-
Charlemagne the God, and she went to do they had a regular chair there, and she goes, I can't do that regular chair. So it was a sectional couch, and they brought up half the sectional couch for her to sit on. And I'm like, this isn't helping. This isn't helping your ongoing court case. If you can't sit in a regular chair, maybe you can't sit in a regular car. Thank you.
I did notice that like the fat acceptance people on TikTok were like split right down the middle. Some of them are like, well, duh, you cannot get into a regular sedan. And the other half is like, you should sue the heck out of them. Also, it's not there. She's suing Lyft, the company Lyft. That is a contracted employee that what does Lyft have to do with anything? It's his car. If it's his car, he can say no to anything.
My whole thing is he was extremely polite. And they pointed that out where he said, my car's not going to work. You can call like Lyft or Lyft XL or whatever. And, he could have told you to call a forklift, but he didn't. So it's like, could have been worse, lady.
And he made up some stories about his tires to make her to not feel bad. Like, I think that whole thing with his tires was baloney. He's like, oh, well, my tires, something or another, it's not going to work. Like, I think he was saying that, like, it's not you, it's me. To make her not feel bad.
Nah, it's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
All right. I'm assuming you're gonna let this video play through. I'm gonna go get more coffee.
Yes.
Okay.
For what?
You good? Okay.
He do that. He got to talk to you. I would talk to you later. I'm telling you, he just said he putting charges on me for something. I don't know, but he. Bye, y'all.
Step up for me. Well, right there towards 1736. You just had your phone on you, right? Yeah. Just want to make sure I didn't forget anything. Do you want to get any numbers out or anything? Anybody in particular? You said your mom?
Yeah.
She and there's mom?
Yeah. Look at that. Most beautiful. I know.
Oh, sorry. I got fat fingers.
Stand up, bro. Right here, do me a favor, take your hand off your pockets. Don't stand right here. Look, your face, see that? Hold out that thing. Stand here. Take your shoes off. Don't stand in here. Face forward, don't move. Your hands gotta be out your pockets.
The other day I had somebody that had drugs stuck behind their balls, and this didn't catch it.
Oh, for real?
Which is crazy.
Yeah, let's see all the way through you. Say, bro, I told you your hands have to be on the side.
Oh no, it's just delayed.
Yeah, it's all delayed.
Much money I spent on this machine? You serious?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we good, bro. Put your shoes on.
It's been a long day. Ain't even halfway through.
Oh, that's bad.
That is bad.
Yeah, halfway through.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Later, bro.
The suspect was booked for his warrants and obstruction of law enforcement.
All right, so I saw somewhere before that. I saw Wixom did something.
What did Wixom do?
Did I miss it?
Hold on. Scrolling.
I want to say it was a member thing. Oh, okay, yeah.
They don't light
member
up a different
for 5
color.
months. Member for 5 months. How time flies. Thank you, Wixom. Thanks for being here.
I feel like I have to find it. How far up was it?
It's 5 comments in for mine.
Oh.
Is it really not on there? Weird.
I don't see. Okay, well, we believe you, and we'll give two treats right now. That's all. Thank you, Legal Fiction, for the Sleeping Dog Fund. It's Zena's birthday today. She is 8 years old today. It's the first time in my life I've had 2 dogs at the same time that I actually know their birthday, because we always rescue dogs. We don't buy dogs. And
so you just kind of wing it?
Well, yeah, normally we just sort of wing it. We don't know exactly how old they are, but because Xena was adopted out as a puppy, and then somebody returned her, like abandoned her, and she ended up back at the rescue, and then we got her when she was 2, and then Ava we adopted as a puppy, so we know both of their birthdays. Here you go. That's for you. And one more. Thank you. She's having a very good birthday because of you guys, by the way. Very good. Can you see how content she is?
So Richard says, funny story, I was in my storage facility meeting a photographer to sell something. His young female med student client showed up for pics for her book. She drove a huge black Maserati. Somebody in the Navy, drawing a blank on what his last name was. I can see his face.
You can make one up. We won't know.
Anywho, he drove a Maserati every day.
Yep.
And I'm just like, seems like you might be spending your money in the wrong place.
I believe
he also drank like Bush Ice or whatever the fuck. So it's like, maybe you're saving for your Maserati fund by drinking $1 beer.
You have a Maserati but cannot afford Heineken. We see how it is. You sent this one as well, or Weapons did. I'm not sure.
One of us did.
One of the I know I didn't do it, and there's only 3 of us. So in that chat, drunk and unhinged, the most infamous woman in town.
Which is never good.
I saw this opening scene and I thought this was a man with long hair. But apparently it's an infamous woman.
Yes or no?
Yep,
On
that's a woman.
January 14th, 2025, officers responded to a residence where a disorderly woman was banging on a man's door after he ended their relationship. Upon arrival, they found her belligerent and heavily intoxicated. She attempted to drive away but was blocked in.
Can you pull him? I did see that one, so I'm going to put it up
Brian
right away.
Showman,
So I don't
member
lose.
for 12 months. I remember when Brian became a member.
Yeah,
and
you
it
were
doesn't
probably
feel
there.
like 12 months ago. Yeah, I was there.
Time flies.
It really does. Like, no joke.
Thank you so much for renewing your membership on KFARR's channel. Xena appreciates it, right, Xena? Her tail's
She's wagging her tail.
Yeah.
She's not moving anywhere, but her tail's wagging.
Did I say your name? Yeah. her
Gee,
tail's
I
wagging.
wonder what caused the end of the relationship.
I just spilled my drink. I'm going to press play and I'm going to grab some paper towels. I'll be right back.
Behind her truck. She's in the cul-de-sac here. Put in park. Turn the car off. Turn it off. Turn it off, Taylor. Turn it off. Turn the car off. Yes. Open the door. Step on out. Taylor. I'm gonna pull up in front of her so she can't try to run. Taylor, turn it off. Don't get in more trouble. Okay? Here, hand me the key. You know me. Hand me the key. Yeah, she wants a second. I got the key.
I'm about to refuse everything.
Step out real quick. Talk to Officer Ballo, okay? Please.
You already have that damn key.
I know, but I don't want to. I want you to be decent, okay? There's no sense in doing all this, okay?
No, I need to charge my phone so I can at least talk to somebody. No. What the keep doing? No. Okay, bust in the window then. No.
This is not breakup music. What is she listening to?
Something would probably... It sounds like something that would get booed at the Super Bowl.
I think it's Whitney Houston.
She doesn't look that old.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that.
She looks like Gollum.
Stop. Do not do that. Step out.
I'm
Step
not.
out. Step out.
And I'm not.
Step out.
I'm not.
Come on, Taylor.
I already told you what I'm not doing.
You're gonna step out for me.
I'm under arrest
You're
for
under
what?
arrest for driving while suspended. Oh God.
You know what the Talaga is?
I'm at the bridge.
You can't.
On the ground. Stop.
Damn! 2 men can't even damn near take a out of car.
She seems lovely.
My arm hurt. My rib hurts.
There you go.
My rib really does hurt.
I wonder why they broke up.
People don't understand this. Oh, it takes 2 of you to get a bitch out of a car?
Yes.
Well, when she doesn't want to get out of the car, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, people always, well, why do they need 5 cops? Because they're trying not to physically, like, if two cops wanted to get you out of the car and they were allowed to use as much violence as they wanted, they would literally just punch you in the face until you just, and then they'd pull you out of the car.
Yeah.
But since they're not allowed to do that, you can only pull somebody who doesn't want to get out of the car so many times before it's just like, this is getting old. Plus, she looks like Gollum. She looks like she's out there looking for the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Yeah, her attitude is very nice. She's having a very bad day.
Like I said, it's the most infamous woman in town. If the officers know who you are, this goes to the if the officers know you by your first name.
Like Josh?
Yeah. Parsons says Mark Baggett could fix her. I don't even think Mark wants something like that.
Is Mark still here? Let us know in the chat, Mark.
No, he probably has a stream in the morning. He probably went to sleep. He doesn't even know what we're putting on him right now.
Okay, stop.
No, my rib for real hurt.
Stop.
He is in the chat. Mark, can you fix her?
Nope, she is not worthy.
I really cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. I'm really not. I'm not kidding.
Hang on.
I cannot breathe.
Hang on. We'll get you in a second.
I cannot breathe.
Calm down.
I'm not.
Okay, so just so everybody knows, if you're not like a stomach sleeper, when you lay on your stomach, it's hard to breathe. I go to physical therapy for my back, and they make me lay on my stomach sometimes. If you panic, you can't breathe even more. You just gotta calmly take deep breaths. You can breathe. It just feels weird. It feels weird because you're not used to that position. Panicking doesn't help. I know from experience. They stuck electrified needles in my back on Monday. It was very scary.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
So I had a weird technique because we did training like this all the time of what to do if somebody doesn't want to give you your hands. My technique was really like I would tickle the shit out of people or try to put my finger in your ear because everyone's expecting like the knee or the elbow or to like try to. No, I just wanted to make you feel uncomfortable and not to actually hurt you. And it worked like 9 times out of 10 because no one's expecting you to be like, why are you in my ear?
You're
Why
tickling
are you tickling me?
I will stop tickling you if you put your hands behind your back.
Plus, I thought it was hilarious to see grown people freak out after being tickled.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay, get on your side. Get on your side.
Stop kicking. Stop kicking. I hope I die. Somebody felt like you get paid. Do it. Stop. Do it.
Stop.
Oh, it's going down.
Take a breath.
Take my shoes off.
Whatever.
I already told you how many times. No shoes.
Searcher.
My lungs. But you what the looking for? My ass. Dumbass hoe. It ain't nothing in my pockets, bro.
That's better now.
Did I just for fun? Oh, I'm so.
Sit up.
Dude, you're pushing.
I'm sorry to keep pausing it, but if we had a bingo card, everybody would have bingo by now. She can't breathe. She's suing. She's going down the list right now.
Oh, yeah. Like the sovereign citizen script, there's the I'm being arrested script where it's like you said, can't breathe.
Yep.
My shoulders hurt.
Yep.
My back hurts. My knee hurts.
Yep.
The cuffs are too tight.
Well, we're paused.
Wixom for $2. Doggies get treats from KFARR's live stream. Absolutely.
Yes, but they like them more. They are tastier treats from my side. Just saying.
Yeah, if it's better when I also have dogs in the room or cats. But yeah, they're. I need to figure out that camera. That really angered me that my extensions don't work.
There she is, the birthday girl. Looking all distinguished with her white muzzle.
On your shoulder. Pressing on my shoulder. What's her name? What is her name? What is her name? What's her name?
Taylor, no one's touching your shoulder.
Yes, you are. Oh, now you're gonna let me up.
Taylor.
Now you're gonna let me up. Now you're gonna let me up.
Taylor.
I'm literally screaming for
Taylor.
I cannot wait.
Taylor.
I'm waiting for her to say, "Don't you know who I am?" Yes, they all know you. Actually, they know who you are.
So Ed, that is what I wanted, because if you're not giving me your hands and you started to throw elbows, I now have your hands. I just tried to anger you enough for you to get me your hands. That's all that was. And then you were in then cuffs and easy day. Benson, what did I miss Benson?
I don't know.
Benson's my new dog.
Oh.
But he's coned at the moment. So it would
He's
basically
wearing
like basketball at this point, and I don't think he'd appreciate that.
the cone of shame. We won't put him through that by putting it on national YouTube.
Yeah, he's
That's how they do black people. Let me go, bro. I'm not no threat to society, bro. Do you know who the I am? Let me the up.
We gotta do you know who I am that fast? I just called it like 2 seconds ago.
Because you know the script. You've watched enough videos.
I've watched enough of them. I know. Somebody in her family's gonna be a lawyer for sure. Or a cop.
Walk to this car. You probably want to follow?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Get in the car.
I would love to. I don't know, with one foot or two.
Get your other in. Your other foot in.
What? Because you're black? Don't nobody respect.
I just want to go through so many alcohols.
We are.
Yeah. Do you mind doing a tow? Yep.
I can take.
Need this.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood. No, there's something enough for it.
They're everywhere.
Just buy a bottle.
Like, this is not this. I was thinking, okay, she got broken up with. She went and got some drinks. She's got empty ones in her trunk too. This is a regular issue for her. This is why the relationship didn't work.
Ma'am, just buy a bottle at that point.
Yeah. I mean, how much are those little bottles? She had like 15 of them. I know even if they were $1 a piece, you can get a bottle for $15.
Oh God. Wixom super chat for $2. Treats for the doggies.
Thank you so much, Wixom. I appreciate it. I will try not to kick the Xenacam anymore.
Colin had to go over to your channel because he said everything KFARR did to me to make me feel special. Body searches, tickling. Turns out he did that to everyone. And yeah, Ed, isn't the 99 bananas, 99 apples? Isn't that vodka?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's vodka. It doesn't particularly taste the best, but vodka just tastes like rubbing alcohol to me.
I don't hang out in liquor stores. Apparently, you people do.
This is awkward.
Here's a key, Chuck. I got all the stuff I need out of it. Oh, we gotta try to put her in the seatbelt.
No. Are you serious? You want to try that?
I don't want to get sued.
Okay.
We didn't even try. Put your seatbelt on.
First of all, put my hair on my face so I can talk to you like a real man. Okay, thank you. Then don't do it like that, damn. Okay.
Like a real. She knows she's a woman, right?
Yes. Yeah, you heard that too, where she's like a real man, and it's like,
ma'am.
Maybe that's why people keep breaking up with her.
Never mind. I'm not even going to say what
It's
just
not.
popped
You
in
mean
my
it's,
head.
you mean it's not that kind of stream? Because I have a feeling I know what you want to say.
Just know that went into my head. Surprise.
First of all, you let me go. I'm trying to talk to him.
She's in.
I want to.
Thank you.
You guys never read me. Not whatsoever.
Again with
You never read me my rights. You put me in the police car without reading my rights. You never read me my rights. What are you talking?
This is not Law and Order. They don't have to read you anything until they want to ask you questions about it. And they don't need to ask you any questions right now because you're very obviously wasted driving your car.
I was just about to say that. It's this misconception that they need to read you your rights the moment they stop you. Incorrect.
Nope.
The officers haven't asked her any questions.
Nope.
The only thing they've done is wrestle with her, throw her in the car with one shoe on, and then find a bunch of dollar bottles of alcohol in her car.
Yep.
Like even now, they're not even talking to her. So
Nope.
it's like, what rights need to be read?
None.
Like the detective, what would happen in this situation? You would get thrown in the cell.
Yep.
And then before I booked you, before anyone talked to you, a detective would come, pull you out of the cell, read you your rights in front of like 4 different cameras and his body cam.
Yep.
And then take you to talk to you before I could book you.
And then they probably read your rights again when you get into the interrogation room.
All right. Ed has challenged me. He said no one's drinking on booze and body cam. Wait one, sir.
All right, I'll be right back too. I don't let it play.
Driving while license suspended and DUI.
Okay, DUI?
Yeah.
For what?
Because you're drunk.
No, I'm not.
I don't know. Did you come back on Friday?
I can certainly give you some field sobriety tests and we'll see. Well, I gotta read your rights, Taylor, before we talk about that.
Well, you didn't do that.
Well, that's what we're gonna do next. What's up?
What side was she on?
This side. She's been spitting a little bit. Yeah, we're good. Just my earpiece
I have a
come
good
off.
report there, so hopefully that'll help.
Good luck. Let me lock up.
You guys, you know you're a. We'll lock you with that.
DUI bench. I got the door.
Yeah, my hands, they hurt. They hurt. They hurt.
You need to stop moving, Taylor.
You gotta search her real quick and then
I'm
we'll.
going to pause it just for, was it Ed that challenged us?
Yeah, it was Ed.
Ed. I have a bottle of El Dorado 12-year aged rum. I'm going to pour it into this glass and sip on it a little bit.
That's not what I was gonna do. This is Barrel Finish Select Woodford Reserve Double Oaked.
Nice.
I'm gonna do something that you shouldn't do with this.
Oh. I mean,
Ugh.
I
There
have
you
to
go,
put it-
Ed.
I have to put it in a glass. I can't.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
Gotta chase it with coffee. Oh,
Cheers, Ed. This one's for you.
that'll wake you up. Oh, exactly. Yeah.
DUI bench.
And I'm gonna get you out of this.
This hurts so bad. Please.
Taylor, just put your foot on
Please, my hands hurt. Please, my hands hurt. Please. Please.
Taylor, stand up, please, and then we'll take the handcuffs off of you. But we need you to stand up.
They hurt.
Are you ready to stand up?
Please, come on. Please. Wait, stop pulling them, please.
You gotta come all the way in, Taylor.
My hands hurt really bad.
You gotta go over here. We're gonna search you. And we're gonna set you down.
My
Come here a second.
my hands really hurt.
We're gonna take these off in a minute.
This is really bad. I'm asking you to please stop. Please, I cannot feel the circulation.
Taylor, stop moving around. I'm going to take them off. I'm going to take them
I
off.
never said I did not move.
Wow.
Please, I did not move. Please, I did. Please.
You gotta lean forward or I can't see what I'm doing, Taylor. Lean forward. Thank you.
I can't breathe. My anxiety.
Sadie, you got that arm?
And your nose out your mouth, alright? And your nose out your mouth. You got it. And your nose out your mouth.
You got that arm.
No, I'm not running nowhere. Please,
You gotta lean forward. You're
please,
keep shutting them even more.
okay?
There you go. Sit down. I'm gonna take this one.
What the?
Oh. I did it. I just talked with my mic muted. I was just going to say this poor female cop gets called into this to search this one. Look at the pause on this, by the way.
So this is a good one to notice that she does look like Smeagol.
Yes, she does.
Like she looks like Smeagol, but I think I've talked about this before. We would have to, if there was no females on shift, we would have to call a different city just to drive all the way to our city to search somebody. And it was always someone like this, where they're like, why did I have to work today?
How did I get signed up for this?
What's that about? You know what?
Gregory,
I know every single
Gregory with the
last one
question of the century. Serious question. I think my dog ate an entire bag of Jolly Rancher minis. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It's not chocolate.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Should be fine. It might
One of
poop
my-
different colors for a few days, but it should be fine.
One of my dogs once ate an entire sleeve of Thin Mints, and I freaked out. This is a dog from years ago. So I took it to the vet and paid, I don't know how much a vet visit cost, probably $100 for them to tell me, it's fine. It's not really chocolate in there. I'm like, what? I was like flipping out that my dog was going to die. They were fine. Keep an eye on the dog.
Dexter eats whatever he wants, and he's always been rocks, chocolate, pizza.
Different dogs are different. Keep an eye on the dog. If the dog starts, it's probably, if it throws up, it's probably better that it throws up. So that's fine. If it starts acting lethargic or something, go to the emergency vet or throw it away and get a new dog. Either way.
It's okay. This is the threat. You're dying.
Those
when I get out.
ears.
Especially your fat ass. And I meant that. Everything. You and your wife and your kids. I know everything about you because I looked you up.
She really thinks she did something there. Did you see the proud look on her face when she said that? She really thinks she did something to that cop.
Like I said, it always kills me because half the shit they do is just like, ma'am, what does that have to do with anything?
No. And you think this cop doesn't hear that all the
whole
time?
Family.
Yeah.
It's a daily thing.
Yeah.
We've heard it twice in 4 videos?
Yeah, exactly. All the time. I'm going to leave it paused for a second because I just saw that come up.
I was about to say.
Dee Dee and Buddy 2, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. It seems like we have a serious parenting crisis in our country because these people always sound like toddlers pitching a fit. We do. That is true. The birthday girl appreciates it. Xena, Dee Dee and Buddy.
He will get the zoomies from the sugar 1000%. Somebody said that they'd probably be more worried about the wrappers than the actual candy.
Yeah, probably. Did he unwrap them first?
Did he do the sensible thing and unwrap them?
It's a very good question. One time growing up as a kid, I wish News Now Enemy was in the chat because he would remember this. My mom makes homemade chocolate chip coffee cake for Christmas. It's an only Christmas thing, and it's just specifically a tradition in my house. And she wraps it in tinfoil. And one year we went to midnight mass, Christmas Eve, and we came home, and this dog not only had spit out the little pieces of tinfoil, but apparently this dog, his name was Shadow, doesn't like nuts. So there was like a little pile of walnuts and a little pile of tinfoil, and the rest of the coffee cake was gone. It's pretty hilarious. I know. I don't know. I can't explain it, but it happens. Yeah.
The other day. You. How about that? Oh, yeah. Now you look scared. You and your child. You.
Damn.
Why? Bro, I hate you guys so bad. I know, too. No, you ain't wrong for taking. You ain't wrong. You're wrong. I cannot wait. You and your wife. I don't even know where the you live at. I know your kids white ass children. That's why I never understood why white people have kids.
You're white. Does she know she's white?
Even if she's not white, she's Hispanic.
She's white.
Which is basically white. It's like, ma'am, do you not own a mirror?
Yeah, exactly. Why do white people have kids? The same reason everybody has kids. The exact same reason.
The cow is small. You're not nobody, I promise you. Watch this. Watch it. Watch it. I will literally pay $20 just to get you knocked off. And that's not. Actually, that's a threat. Next.
Taylor, I'm going to read you your rights.
Did she
You have the
just
rights to remain
threaten to have the cop murdered? Like paid for somebody to murder the cop? Is that what she just did? On
Sounded
camera?
like it.
It sounded like it's me. And where do you get a hitman for $20? Because I need that number.
silent, and if you say Cannon will be used against you in a court of law, you have the right to talk to a lawyer before questioning and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish one. Do you understand that? Do you understand? Taylor, do you understand your rights?
You know exactly. Excuse me, sir. I'm talking to you. I just told you I'm not taking a mugshot, and I'm not putting my fingerprints on the fingerprint.
Okay, I'm
so
good.
now you can figure out where the I'll go with that one. I'm white. So
I told you she was white. I told you she was white.
I don't. She's confusing me.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not giving my fingerprints. I'm not taking mug shots.
I bet you are.
The judge is going. You're going to go in front of the judge. Somebody like me is going to have to come on and be like, they're not wanting to give mug shots or fingerprints, and the judge is going to say, okay, well, you can stay in jail until you decide to do that.
Won't they just hold her there and make her do it? Like forcibly?
Yeah. We've held people for days.
Yeah. No,
like,
I mean not hold her in the jail. I mean hold her head and take her picture.
So I haven't had to do that for a mugshot, but me and two other people have had to forcibly take somebody's fingerprints.
Yeah.
I think I've described my partner that I usually worked with. He's like 6'3", 6'4", 330, was an offensive lineman in college. So he was what you call bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a sergeant, and the sergeant grabbed him by the back of the neck.
Yeah.
My partner grabbed his right hand. I grabbed his left hand. And we would just shuffle, take the fingerprints, shuffle back, take the other fingerprints. And then we're like, there you go, Aaron. Good luck.
I think this drunk girl would be really easy to trick into getting the mugshot done. You just have to tell her it's for Instagram or something, and she'd be
Yes,
smiling.
for Instagram. I've
Yeah.
got some 99 bananas right here. You want to take a mugshot?
Yeah. She'd be like,
I would love to add that to my collection. Thank you.
I'm not going anywhere. You guys will. This is what's happening to people.
I thought that was a computer screen.
What is that?
It's going to read you something.
I can't use.
Because this is
I
easy.
refuse.
That's fine.
I refuse.
This is a ticket for DUI,
I refuse.
and this is called the warning to motorists, and I'm going to give you a copy.
I refuse.
I do not like the way he holds the pen.
I said
I mean, yeah.
Also, again, somebody said where this was. I forgot already.
I don't.
Where I worked, you would lose your license for like a year and a half if you refused a breathalyzer.
I think this is also in Illinois. I think this is
so
the
it's like-
second Illinois one we've had.
So just to like put this into perspective here, you would lose your license for a certain amount of time, and then they would just call up a judge at, it's fucking 4:00 in the afternoon. That's not even bad. They would call up a judge and say, hey, can I get a warrant for this person refusing to take a breathalyzer? And they'd be like, yeah, sure. It'll be done by the time you get to the hospital. And then they would just get your blood and run it that way.
Yep.
So you're not necessarily helping yourself out.
Nah, not at all.
can refuse that shit. What the f are you studying handing me? I said what I just said. I'm sorry, officer. What is that?
Subsequent to an arrest for driving while under the influence of alcohol, other drugs,
Why?
death
Because
and
you couldn't pull me over?
hypercannabinol concentration of either 5 nanograms or more of whole blood,
Is that why?
or 10 nanograms of
Because you never said.
bodily acid and
Let me go! Let me go! I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I do not want to hear that shit. Let me go, bro.
Holy shit.
That's why you're voting at the top of
That's
your
next
head, bro. You
level.
should've
It
picked
is.
it.
Yeah.
Let me go, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. me. You never asked me no serious question. Not, hey Taylor, do you think you could walk a line, breathe in a breathalyzer? You never asked me none of that. Yes or no? Yes or no? Did you bring me my rights? Yes or no? And I was so much off of DUI. I'm trying to see, like, did I not hear it? Did it not come out? I got arrested and put in a fucking car, and no rights got read to me. And you know it too. Why the f you got Siri? What the f is this AI ass? 11-. You guys can't remember how to read a write or something?
We're gonna move you to another room.
No, do not put me in a f***ing cell. Put me in one of them things.
You wanna go in a cage? You gotta be handcuffed if you're in a cage.
Okay, but do not put me in a f***ing room, bro.
Go in a cage, but you gotta be handcuffed.
What?
Go ahead and have a seat. You're looking at me like you're gonna say something, so I was looking at you. Thought you were gonna tell me something.
You know I'm not gonna do nothing.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat.
You already know what you're gonna do.
Go ahead and have a seat. I'm going to put you in there so I can work on your paperwork because you said you want to get out of here, but you're making it take longer by sitting here and not doing what I tell you.
No, give me this on that side. Doing this on my hurts. Look at my wrist. What the f?
Taylor, scoot over then and sit on that side of the handcuff.
There's nothing funny. I don't know what the f is funny to you. Like, what the
It's a little funny.
Well, so I have so many things to talk about that I didn't want to interrupt because I just figured she was going to do something stupid. Richard, a bunch of them are from Richard, actually. DeKalb County, Illinois. I don't think she's a student at NIU. Probably not. Richard says she's not going anywhere, but the officers get to go home. Sleep tight, lady. Do you know how much it pisses people off that are in jail when they come in and you leave, go to sleep, hang out with your family, and come back and they're still in jail?
Probably a lot.
Rubs them the wrong way. So that's one of the things too, is like, okay, I'll be back at 7 p.m. I'll fingerprint you then. Stay in jail. I saw a restraint chairs in her future. She probably would have been in a restraint chair. Let's see here. I think that might have been it. Oh, and Ed, yeah. What's her Instagram? Asking for a friend.
Sure.
Is that friend Mark by chance?
I think it's Colin, actually.
Okay, I can't wait till your daughter has to go through the same. And I swear to God, one day.
Nobody's laughing at you.
Right. It's okay. One day your son, he will have to, or your
Forward a little bit.
daughter will.
You haven't been here that long, okay?
Yes,
and you
I
haven't
have.
been the
Can't
most
I just
cooperative.
call
So calm down for a little bit, chill out, sober up for a little bit. I'll come back and we'll get you on the phone.
Why do you keep
Alright?
saying that? What the f do you mean sober up?
Because you're hammered, okay?
No, the f I'm not.
Remember I talked to you at Benny's house and I told you not
He
to drive?
literally has all the empty bottles in his hand right now. They're right there. All of them.
See, that's not even all of them. Because if that was all of them, it'd be, because I know he had like what, 3.
That's probably
we
just the
found.
ones from inside the cab of the car.
And then he opened up the thing and there's probably like 10 more in there. So we got Mark Baggett, no, exclamation point, and Colin, whoa, how did I get brought into Mark's game?
Just because I knew saying your name would get your attention, that's all.
Everyone's catching strays today, guys.
And you said you wouldn't. You even took the keys out because you were worried about getting a DUI because you knew you didn't have another driver, but you made some story up about
No, I don't.
some other
Leave
guy
me
dropped you
alone
off.
right now. Leave me alone.
Do you
Leave
remember
me
that was
alone.
me?
No, I do not.
Okay.
No, I don't know this.
All right.
The woman was charged with resisting arrest and traffic offenses. Share your thoughts below and remember to like and subscribe for more videos.
Yes.
She defrauded her employer for $2 million. How? How does one do this?
What? Sorry, I missed what?
Oh, it was just one of the things that popped up as like the next video.
Oh, I didn't even see.
Yeah, it was some random chick. It was like defrauded her job for $2 million.
Was it a black woman? I think I saw that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did do that. They raided her house. She was not happy.
You know, normally when your house gets raided, you're not pleased.
I have a 13-minute and a 18-minute. Do you want to do either one of those, or you want to be done?
What's the 13-minute one?
The 13-minute one is when pretending to sleep in car to avoid.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Okay.
I made a video on this.
Okay.
Made a video on it. A few thousand people watched it. I thought more people were going to watch it because of how it's got everything. He's not a sovereign citizen, but he goes down the list and checks off all the dumb shit sovereign citizens do or have done to them. And I'm like, it's good. It's real good.
Maybe I'll clip this one for my channel too. Let's do it.
2024. A Grand Traverse Sheriff's deputy was monitoring traffic when he observed a speeding black vehicle in Blair Township, Michigan. Due to a countywide computer network shutdown, the deputy refrained from making stops for minor violations at the time. But later on, the same vehicle passed by the deputy once more, traveling an estimated 75 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. As the deputy began following it this time, he also observed that the vehicle did not have a visible license plate. When he activated his emergency lights, the 27-year-old male driver parked at a McDonald's, rolled up the windows, and quickly slumped over.
Yo, 5 o'clock in the morning.
So am I to understand he was just running from the cops and decided to pretend to be asleep, or?
Yes. Yes, it gets much worse.
Like a toddler getting caught.
Yeah, so he was caught speeding in front of the officer twice.
Yeah.
Didn't have a visible plate. And now he pulled into a McDonald's while the officer's trying to pull him over and goes and pretends he's asleep. And like I said,
I bet he's going to wake up and be like,
nope, it gets much worse. It gets much worse than that.
Hello. Central 955, would you start me in that unit? He's refusing to talk to me.
He subsequently removed the key from the ignition and climbed into the back seat, pretending to be asleep.
After the cop was there? He did that after the cop was there?
And they get it on Bodycam.
What? Okay.
Here he goes. The officer's just doing it.
955, he crawled in the back seat and he's acting like he's asleep. Howdy. He came flying past on 31 once, and then he did it again. So I stopped him this time. He was going to go straight through, and then he pulled in the left turn lane. Pulls in here, stops, and wouldn't open the door or talk. And then he climbed in the back seat. I think he put the key under the seat. Yeah. I pulled in right behind him, and I came up to the window, opened the, I knocked on the window. I'm like, hey, and he just crawls in the back seat and goes to sleep. Yeah, if you could. If you want to just write it down, I'll read it off to you.
Oh, yeah, shoot. After running the VIN, it was learned that the vehicle's plates were expired and were not registered to the driver.
Yeah.
Of course they
were.
were.
He was driving like hell.
Do you get a speed?
No, he passed me earlier westbound and then he came back eastbound. I'm like, oh, not twice. Yeah. And then he was going to go straight through. And at the last second, he kind of pulled at an angle and left turn lane right in front of me. And I saw I didn't have a plate. So I lit him up. He pulled in here and he was sitting in the driver's seat and he just sitting there. So I knocked on the window and he kind of leaned against the window. and then he crawled in the back.
They also discovered his license was revoked and he had one prior OWI.
Sounds like obstruction to me.
Yeah.
Gonna be missing a window soon.
Returning
expired. In the business, we call that foreshadowing.
No.
Yay! Safe light repair, safe light replace.
So if you noticed, he's got like no license plate that comes back to him. So it's not registered to him, which is some soft sit shit.
Yep.
No license. That's some soft sit shit. And then it's just going to go downhill. Like if he isn't a sovereign citizen now, he's going to be after the traffic stop.
Not rolling down the window. Soft shit. That's really hard to say.
Have you been drinking?
Say that 3 times fast. Tell me if you could do it. Sob,
Hey.
sit, shit. I can't even do it once.
Sob, sit, shit. Sob, sit, shit.
I can't do it. I need another drink. That's what it is.
You haven't drank enough.
That's too easy, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if I recognize them. I don't.
Since shining the lights and banging on the roof failed to get a response from the male, they decided to use a more effective approach to get his attention.
Hey, open the door. You're under arrest.
Gonna break your window, dude.
Hey, your window's gonna be broke. Open the door.
I've never seen this technique before.
I could see his right hand, but his left hand is under his body.
I didn't see he had anything when he crawled back because he was in the driver's seat. So.
Right.
Last chance. Open the door.
Let me see your hands now.
Get out.
There it is.
Hands down. Get out. Oh, my hands are up, dude. Whoa, dude.
Get out.
Whoa.
You're gonna get tased, guy.
Whoa, I don't want to get tased.
Get out then.
Start moving.
Come out of the car.
Whoa.
And then watch this.
Get out of the car.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whoa,
Taser.
Oh.
come on, it's class, guys.
Well, then use your. Let's go.
Over the glass. They're dragging him over the glass.
So you know how you can do like the testing thumbnails?
Oh.
When you like upload videos now?
Yeah.
2 of my thumbnails already took place. The one where the officer's swinging and hits the glass, that was one thumbnail that I made. And the next one is like, I think it might have happened or it's about to happen, where he's like halfway over the glass.
I'm just picturing his back going over that broken glass, being dragged with his full body weight. He's going to look like Freddy Krueger got him.
And I'm okay with that.
Out of the car.
Oh yeah, this is the next thumbnail. Right here.
Get on your stomach. Be safe. Be safe. Hey, be safe. Guys. Come on, don't hurt me too bad.
Put your hands behind your back. Give us a hand.
As they attempted to take him into custody, the deputy could smell an odor of intoxicants coming from the driver.
I got cuffs right here.
You think he's intoxicated, really? You think? Yeah, I think so too.
You know how I said when people didn't want to give me their hands, I would tickle them or stick my finger in their ear?
Yeah.
This officer said, fuck that, I'm just going to tase him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to leave a mark for sure. Maybe I think after watching this, I do need another drink.
Stop pulling away from me. I'm not trying to.
Hold still.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is this worth going to jail?
No, sir.
Then what are you doing?
Too late.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you drunk or high or something?
No, sir.
Then what are you doing?
I just didn't want to get arrested.
Well, look what happened.
What?
Wait.
Was that a good plan?
No.
You happy with your decision?
No, sir.
I've seen dumb people, but you're pretty good.
Oh my God.
This cop sounds like my dad.
Well, to be fair to the officer, it's what, 5:15 in the morning?
He probably just started, right? Or he's almost done.
He's probably almost done. But this is just shit you don't want to deal with an hour and a half before you get off because, shocker, this is going to end in a bunch of paperwork.
Oh, for sure. Especially, I'm assuming he's going to have to go to the hospital. I'm surprised you can't see red blood coming through his white shirt right now. I'm really
to be
surprised.
fair, what was it, like a Halligan tool that he broke the window with? He probably just yeeted that guy straight over the glass.
Maybe. All right, cheers. This is my second drink for the night.
Sir,
Rolling
Oh,
your
yeah.
son.
I'm done drinking.
Is this car stolen or something?
No, sir.
Dead body in the trunk?
No, sir. No, sir. What the?
Yeah.
That's our question at this point.
Why didn't you talk to me when I came up to you? Roll
I'm
over.
trying to talk to you.
Roll over.
Oh, my shoulder. Oh.
Hang on.
Okay, I'm hanging. I'm hanging, officer. I'm hanging. What is that? I know y'all won't be able to. What is that? It's a crumb. I'm a cook. I'm a line cook. That's a crumb. That's a crumb from bread.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not saying it's anything. Just be quiet.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my uncle's car, man. That's my uncle's car. I was just sleeping in it.
You weren't sleeping in it.
Yes, sir. I was sleeping in it. It's my uncle's car.
Okay, just quit talking.
Yes, sir.
I'll talk to you.
Yes, sir. Oh, my shoulder hurts.
Yeah, EMS is on their way. They're gonna come take those probes out.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. I'm good. I can walk home.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Okay, listen.
I'm not as big as you, but I can walk, sir.
You're under arrest, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney. If you can't afford one, one will be appointed to represent you if you wish. If you decide to answer questions and change your mind, just say so, and I'll quit asking you questions.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that? Do you understand those rights? It's a yes or no question.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand those rights? Are you willing to talk to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
You're a good guy. I can tell you're a good guy.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
I have been here trying to get McDonald's.
No. Okay. Let's start over.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm not stupid.
Okay.
And I'm treating you with respect. So don't treat me like I'm an idiot.
No, I'm just cold.
No.
Man.
No.
And the
Okay.
taser hurts.
Yeah, it does. So
And the
tell me what
coldness.
happened.
So I got out of work today.
Okay, you got out of work.
And I just tried to go home. I'm just trying to go home.
Where do you live?
Yes,
Well,
sir.
why were you coming this way?
Because I couldn't find the keys in my camper.
Okay, so you went flying past me on 31.
Was it you at Fly Plus?
Yeah, and then you came flying back. So you're coming to get your keys?
I'm looking for them.
Okay, I stopped behind you at the light there, and then you turned in here, and I put my lights on before we turned in here, right? Do you see me behind you? You see me behind you? Did you see me behind you with the lights on?
I don't know you, sir, but
I don't know you
I
either,
respect
but I
you.
still have my flashing lights on, right? Hey,
Meth? You got meth? You found meth on me?
you got meth?
No, sir. I don't do meth. I've never done meth.
What do you do, just drink?
No, sir.
Have you
I'm
been
not
drinking
Which is
tonight?
what someone
sir.
on meth would
Okay,
say.
so then why when I lit you up and you pulled...
So he's drunk and on meth and pretending
Well-
to sleep. It must have been really hard for him to pretend to sleep. That's all I'm saying.
To be fair,
To be fair.
he may have just been drunk and had meth on him. He was waiting till he got to the camper to do the meth.
In my experience, people who have meth on them have already
Do
done
meth.
at least a little bit of the meth.
It's
not
something you don't exactly keep on you.
it's
You're not
something
saving
that
it for later.
And Leanne Squirrels is saying it's crack, in which case he definitely has already done some of the crack. Crackheads are even worse about I need it right now. So
Okay, so what you're saying is crack is whack. Is that what you're saying right now?
crack is whack.
What is drugs? But no, saying, "Oh, you found meth on me" is exactly what something that someone would with meth on them would say.
Yep, exactly.
pulled in here, and I came up to the door and was knocking on it. Why wouldn't you talk to me?
Because I don't have a driver's license.
You don't. So why wouldn't you talk to me? And then you climbed in the
I just
back.
bought the car, sir. I just bought the car.
Yeah, I understand that.
I
Yeah.
just bought the car, sir, and I'm just trying to get home.
I am so sorry to keep pausing it, but did you hear the I didn't have a driver's license, sir? And then it's my uncle's car, and now I just bought the car. What is happening here?
This is what I meant when I'm saying like solve sit checklist. Like you just can't keep it straight. And Ed says, "Do you know how good Mickey D's is at 5 a.m. when you're shit faced? It's manna from heaven." Ed, I don't know if you're aware of this. One of my favorite things is McDonald's breakfast.
Same.
Because I'm a heathen.
Me too.
And when I got off of work at 7 a.m., I always hit up McDonald's. I used to get the sausage burritos.
Mm-mm.
And then I realized that they're disgusting.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I love McDonald's breakfast.
I like a good sausage McMuffin and a iced coffee. They have a diet or a sugar-free vanilla iced coffee, which I could drink every morning.
Well,
I don't, but I could.
I'm drinking day-old black coffee, so any coffee is good to me. I told you I made it yesterday off screen. I have drank the entire pot during this live stream.
Nice. So,
12 cups down, guys.
You do not need crack. You're good.
And then I will be asleep at whenever we finish here.
Sir.
Okay. Well, would you you haven't had anything to drink?
No, sir.
Okay. Would you be willing to take a PBT for me?
No, sir.
You wouldn't? Okay.
Make sure you write him a ticket for it then.
Because it smells like you've been drinking.
He said it smells like he's been drinking, so we'll go down that road too. Good work.
I have not been drinking.
You have not been drinking?
No, sir.
Then why won't you take a PBT?
Because I have not been drinking.
Well, then that's all the more reason to take a PBT. Because I think you have. So what'll happen is I'll get a search warrant and I'll get your blood anyway. So it just makes things harder on you. So what's your first name?
You're going to bring the ambulance?
What's your first name?
Rick.
Is it Richard?
Yes, sir. Richard Whiting.
What's your middle name, Richard?
What does that say? What does that say?
Big mouth guy. Not Richard. Did you think I was going to go away? Did you think I was going to leave?
No, you're gonna take care of me, aren't you?
You bet.
You're a good guy, man. I know you're a good guy. You're gonna take care of me. You're gonna bring me in jail, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Can I stand up?
No, you can't.
No, sir.
Hi, we gotta get the barbs out for you.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Oh, I feel they're on my hands. They're on my hands.
Yeah.
I got right here. You can just grab from me. You can just grab from me. They're right there.
We're gonna.
Yes, ma'am.
Straight.
Straight. Okay.
Hold still, boss.
Yes,
We're gonna
ma'am.
get the one on your shoulder. I know it's hard with the.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
There's one.
Oh, God, that's like a prickly. That's like a pricker.
Another one.
That's like a
What are they
pricker.
called? The pricker?
They're called barbs.
Barbs? Prickers? Oh, can I just walk home? Am I going to jail?
Yeah, I already told you you're going to jail. It's between his legs up front.
It's under, it's under.
Yeah.
You might have to have
boss,
a tool. You might have to
up on your right hip for me, home.
Yes, ma'am. Where do you want me to go, sir?
Just kind of want you to. There you
Sheriff?
go, just like that. Perfect.
Okay. Just cold out here. I can't believe
I'm
that's
just picturing myself repeating this script the next time those people at the PT place want to stick electrified needles in my back. Ooh, that's like
Is that a pricker?
Is that a pricker?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I saw this video and it's like a few months old. I
doesn't
saw it and
matter.
I'm just like, I must cover this.
Inst-
I must cover this.
Instant classic right here.
Yeah, and so here the problem with making videos, because I know, don't you just like mainly live stream?
Yeah.
So this is the problem with making videos, is that some of the best videos that I've made, 4,000, 5,000 people watched.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most garbage videos I've ever covered,
10,000.
120,000 people watched.
Well, I've never had that many, but I did have one that got 40,000 one time.
I
And
did
then
stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
I deleted it because I don't remember why I deleted it, but I didn't realize at the time I was trying to get monetized, and I didn't realize if you deleted a video, it takes those watch hours away, and then I was kicking myself.
Yeah, some of these videos that are just like you said, instant classics. This should have been a gajillion view video.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's beautiful. It's perfect. Everything is in this. A
Yes.
window break, a tase, a man saying prickers, a guy driving drunk, parking at a McDonald's, and then jumping in the backseat to pretend he's asleep. It has everything.
It's perfect. It is the perfect body cam video.
Now, speaking of KFARR acts like he makes videos, Colin, I have one of your videos in my editor right now that I'm going to do today.
Ooh.
Maybe. Or maybe I might go to sleep. Depends. Depends how these 12 cups of coffee hit me in about 20 minutes.
It's not cold.
No, it did. It got so cold so fast tonight. It did.
Yeah, if I put 4x4 this way, just tape it on.
4x4, this is not a truck situation. We don't need a truck for this.
That's true.
4x4, it's not necessary. Can I seek medical attention?
Yeah, that's what you got.
Because I'm in serious pain right now.
Well, next time open the door. It'd be much easier.
You just guys really frightened me. I'm just sorry. It's really frightened me all of a sudden.
You're so scared you climbed in the back and went to sleep? Wow.
I almost shit my pants, brother.
Really?
Almost shit my pants.
Yeah, that's when the window broke. Before that, you weren't.
Uppers do that to you. It makes you shit. That's probably why you almost shit his pants.
Wouldn't know.
Scared.
I definitely shit my pants there.
Yeah.
I definitely shit my pants.
Yeah, before that, I don't think you were scared, though.
No, I don't want to shit my pants.
Yeah.
No, nobody does.
Yeah, please don't.
Nobody tries to. Dude, it does get cold at
How long you had this car?
I just bought it today.
Today?
Yes,
And you bought it from your uncle? What's his name?
No. I bought it for my uncle.
You bought it for your uncle?
Yes, sir.
Big
money guy.
Who'd you buy it from?
I bought it from a guy in Traverse City.
Do you know his name?
Yep, his name's Aaron.
Eric?
Aaron.
Aaron?
Double A. There's an A at the beginning and then A afterwards, and then Aaron.
Yeah, I got it. Do you have any paperwork at all?
Yes, sir.
Where is it?
At my camper. And that's where,
Where's your camper? All good?
Yeah. You good with us?
Yeah.
You all good?
I'm okay.
All right. I'm gonna have you stand up. All right.
Yeah, my hips are bad. My hips are hurting.
Okay.
Like, can I okay, yeah.
Sure. However you want.
Yes, sir.
Come right back here. Quit tensing up.
I'm not.
Yeah, yeah.
It's cold out too, you know? I'm shivering, jeez.
I think that's adrenaline. That's why you're shivering, because it's not really cold.
It was warm earlier.
Yeah, the sun was out. It does that.
It's tribal?
It's June.
Police?
It's June.
Well, they're up by Traverse City though, so they're way up north, right? And it's nighttime.
Yeah, but it's still June. Like up north Michigan isn't the desert. It doesn't get to like super cold. It's just kind of gross feeling sometimes.
I haven't been to up north Michigan.
Well,
in
I'll
like
raise you this.
20
I'll raise you
years.
this. Did you see what the EMT was wearing?
No.
She was in shorts.
Oh, well, it's fine. He's fine. It's the
So
adrenaline.
like,
It's the
it
adrenaline.
May be cold, but if she's wearing shorts for a night shift, it can't be that cold.
Yep.
See that?
Grand Traverse? Oh, you guys are staying in Michigan?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you guys are affiliated with
That's where you are. Gonna have you have a seat in the car.
Oh, save
You're
this.
affiliated
You guys are
with
big
Michigan?
shots.
Duh.
All right. Go ahead, have a seat. Sit in the car.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think so. It's hard to. He's got a lot more hair.
He was subsequently taken to the hospital for a legal blood draw, during which he reportedly became verbally and physically combative. Throughout the process, he repeatedly demanded water or access to the restroom. He also made threats towards the deputy, claiming he could beat the deputy in a fair fight, and bragging about being the best wrestler in the state. He then threatened to sue the deputy for not allowing him to take a piss.
We would have had our bingo card filled.
I wish we could have seen that video.
Yeah. I wonder if
That
we
would
can
have been the video
request
to
it.
see.
I wonder if we could request it. We might look into that. We'll see. So I guess that's it. That's the show.
That's the show, folks.
Everybody wish Xena a happy birthday, old lady. She just gave me a dirty look.
Yeah, because there was no treats after you called her old lady.
Sorry, here.
She just thinks you're insulting her.
There you go. Have one. There, she got a treat. So what do you have coming up?
Absolutely nothing outside of those Eric Martin streams. I am so behind on what I should be doing.
Yeah, you slacker.
Everyone's been sick. And
yeah, I get it.
I just don't feel like doing it when I'm sick.
I have Jeffrey Hazelwood coming up. It's interesting
Who's
case.
Jeffrey Hazelwood?
He's a crazy dude, literally and figuratively, I guess. But he murdered 2 people behind a public shopping center not too far from here. And
good.
I FOIA requested all the stuff, and I was reading it, and I found out that the night that he murdered those 2 kids, he was
by your house.
So close to my house, and I was peacefully sleeping. Like yeah, so close to my house.
Ain't that
like
shit crazy?
Creepy close to my house. Like he used one of the victim's credit cards extremely close to here. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. So yeah, I probably just doxed myself, but please come to my house. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun night.
After you just bragged about your husband's Gucci gun and how you got a new one today?
I did. I got a new gun. Good stuff.
Nurgle be praised. Speaking of Nurgle, I have a Warhammer video coming out. Actually, let me see. I don't remember if I put it out for today or tomorrow. So there may be a... I decided to put it out today, 5 hours ago. It's got
fun.
3 views.
I think I saw it go through my time, like my feed, and I didn't click on it because I have no interest in that sort of
It's weird.
stuff.
No, so that's fine. It's weird. For my main channel, I get all my views in like the first 8 hours.
Yeah.
On that channel, I get all of my views after 12 hours. It is the weirdest thing because it's
whenever I actually
it's not news or you need it to be the first thing. You need to be the first one to do it, where this shit's I covered the Emperor of Mankind from Warhammer, which is 40 years old. So it's not like there's a rush on being able to be the first one putting it out.
Yeah. I've noticed when I used to take the live streams and then upload them as videos, cut out the intro and the outro and stuff like that. And when I did that, on Mondays. I think a lot of people would go to work on Mondays and just like listen to it or something because I'd get like 1,000 views on a Monday afternoon for some reason.
Yeah, it's just weird because like I said, on the main channel, everybody watches in the first couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
So when nobody watches in the first couple hours, I'm like, shit, this is lame. And then like I'll randomly wake up 2 days later and be like, oh, 1,500 views. Where did those come from?
Yeah, I haven't uploaded. Where did those happen?
Yeah.
I get it. You never know what the algorithm is going to pick up. And just so you know, anybody who's here, there's 125 people watching right now. Just so you know, if you come back after the live stream and you comment below it, or like any comment or like even a dislike, any interaction at all really helps the algorithm. It's free and it helps us out. I don't know what else to say about that. Oh, Yo Mama just popped in the chat. Just so you know, Yo Mama is my mama, and she is in the South Pacific right now. So I'm jealous. I don't know about you. She's on a cruise ship in like, I don't even know, Fiji or something.
Must be nice.
I know, right? Just spend it up all my inheritance. I'm kidding, Mom. Spend all of the money. As long as you don't leave us in debt, that's fine. Anyway, I guess that's it. That's the show. Come hang out with me Sunday at 4:30 Eastern. I'm going to be covering Jeffrey Hazelwood. I did contact the Roswell, Georgia Police Department and got all of the body cams and interrogation room. I think we're going to do interrogation room. And then I believe Colin is going to be joining me the next week or the week after. I'll have to talk to him to cover the court case about that too, because this guy pled guilty but insane, which was an unusual plea for me. So I'm going to have Colin on to talk about that. Usually it's innocent because of insanity. This guy's like, I'm guilty.
Not the case.
But I'm crazy, so please don't, kill me, basically. All right, I'm going to press.
There we go.
Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
I pinned the channel that has those videos if you guys want it.
If
Bye.
not, subscribe to his channel, please. Bye, guys.